Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Oh, your buddy JohnMegacycle here. I can't see. I didn't realize how dirty my glasses were until I sat down to my PC. Another episode of Timberborn. We're still on 1.x. We're playing as the folk tales. I think the folk tales are really my speed. Yeah. Oh gosh, now I can see. Well, we finished up last session. Hey, Nedved, good day, friend. What we finished up last session was this thing. This was a prototype build I wanted to try with food. It might be hard to see, but food's incorporated on the bottom on both sides. The back end of that as well. And water. So when folks are done with work, the idea is they go home, food, water, and their bed is 10 feet away, right? Not really, but that's kind of the idea, so they're not bibbity bopping all over the place. That's kind of the idea. So we worked on that. We also worked on some industrial ideas. Stuff's going great. Yeah, so this was the residential thing we were working on. This can get geburfed. I designed this guy last session as well. This is a multi-tier industrial complex with, it also is going to be hard to see, but there's storage on the bottom. So at the very bottom floor is the underground storage. There, I got it highlighted there. Warehouses and industry. So when someone has to work on industrial product, they're going down 2 flights, getting what they're picking up. Like it's up and down kind of quick. It's a very compact build. I was really happy with it. I also crammed down here. It's also hard to see, but there's a ton of medical beds and some teeth sharpeners and stuff. There's a lot of extra density there. This is the same idea, but this was designed a little bit more, same inspiration, but Cobalt. Cobalt last session was like, well, what if you flipped it? This was their idea on that. But same premise. Dense storage at the bottom, warehouses in the middle, industry up top. I like my design because I found a really cheeky way to store some of these wind turbines. Oh, Kuna was here. We gotta find someone, name him Kuna. Hold on. But yes, that's something we worked on last session. Oh gosh, this was all one session, I think. Yeah. Hello, friend. No, I'm not gonna name a potato Kuna. Heizoku. Nope. Kuna the 5th? Kuna part 5? The real Kuna? The real? Nope. The real, I guess. That's your name now. Yeah, everything you see is everything we worked on in one session. We're still on normal difficulty because I wanted to take a bit of an opportunity to really still learn how the game has changed. And the game is still pretty darn solid. There's been some new stuff that's been added, an aquifer we haven't really touched, some debris that allows for some impromptu science gains. Science is not a concern thanks to these geothermal power plants, which have kept these 2 observatories running 24/7. I added a few wind turbines myself. Like every time I say turbine, I want to slap my suspenders I don't have, you know, like a southern gentleman. I see we got ourselves some wind turbines. Slap. That's what I want to do. But we got some gravity batteries to keep stuff running when it's daytime because we are deficiting power. But the idea of the wind and the geotherm is it slowly ramps back up. So we're never going to hit like full power, I don't think. And we're not going to hit 0 power because it averages out pretty well. That's the idea behind that. What else? Yeah, this was a huge work yesterday. Got that all done, so all of our housing stuff is complete. I'm now going to just mute all these little houses we have here. Should be one more right there. Oh, I see you. Well, I'll just get this one. Should be 12. Oh, we actually didn't have spare beds. Never mind. Okay, cool. The plan is we're going to double this up. We're going to push this back and we're going to do it again. So all of this stuff can pretty much get skedaddled. I was going to wait until this got done, and then we were going to nuke the crap out of this too. What is this, 3 high? It smells like 3 high to me, my friend. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Get that all geburfed. Geburfed. This looks like this. Cool. Dunzo, right? We got a lot of demolition going on. The industrial complex that you saw over there, I'm gonna put right here. So I designed it lengthwise for a reason. Gives how much? 80? Holy crap, 80? Yeah, I know my counter on you reset, unfortunately. So I think mine on you is like 30 or something? 80 though, holy crap. Thank you for that. Appreciate the support, man. Frickin' dope. That's all that's really got to be said about that, right? This I'm just gonna demolish. I should get the materials back, but I kind of don't care. Oh, the path has to get deleted? Ah, come on with this. 2, 3, and that has to stay. Hashtag support. No, appreciate it. Appreciate it a ton. Absolutely do. Sorry, I'm still a little slow. I'm kind of trying to wake up here. Still a little slow. I'm kind of trying to wake up here. A little bit of a loop there. I checked your schedule, so you're going to be streaming in about 4 hours, yeah? Monsieur Nedved? Ooh, we done? We kind of done here. Yeah. That goes away. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not doing that great of a job, but I am trying to wake up. That's for ding dang sure. We're gonna wait on that. I really try to wake up, yeah. Missing ground below. Oh, you can't demo over levees. Okay. Interesting. Whatever. Can you at least get this? Oh, I gotta set you to high priority or it's never gonna get done. Because y'all are doing stuff in order, right? Yeah. Wake up like 3 times today, 9 a.m. with Sahara Desert. And yeah, that's been happening a lot to me too. I've never had that happen before, but I must be just talking and talking and talking in my sleep. Like, I don't get enough. I don't get enough during stream time. I just gotta open my face and go. It just constantly. I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's going on. Something's going on. That's for sure. All right. So, housing is done. I need a bunch of explosives. We have 211 explosives. We need way more. I think I just need another builder's guild, which I don't mind building. Timber looks good. Timber is gonna freak the F out the moment we get the industrial bits built, for sure. We're trying to recover on slabs and everything. Yeah. Ba 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 ba. Okay. It goes away. Yeah, this is gonna be a little annoying, but that's alright. So, can I get level 2 of this? Can I get some more kabang bang? And then I'd like to start talking about too far from... You're too far from district. You're too far. Deal with that. Yeah. Sandwich. Sandwich. Now, the unfortunate thing is the game doesn't have any native copy-paste ability, which is pretty unfortunate, because I'd love to... Well, it does in between, like, structures, but it doesn't have blueprints. Like, I can't Control-C, Control-V. This whole thing, though I'd absolutely love to. Yeah. We'll see what we do. Let's see what we do. Let's get this all... Oh. Yeah. Get this all done up. Did I priority this at all? I did not. Haha, I'm a genius. I'm a genius. You are? Oh, still not awake yet. Hello. I'm JohnMegacycle, here to give you a tour of Twitch. You're gonna find many people like me that are kicking around and just streaming and talking about a thing. That's pretty normal. We talk to ourselves and we talk to other people, and well, that's about the brunt of it. We play video games on the side. Thank y'all for joining. This has been a quick chat on how to how to Twitch. How to video games. How to stream with video games. Alright. Once this is done, we're gonna start building Oh, actually, I don't know. Should I do another housing first before we do industry? I don't know. Go away, go away, go away. Go away, go away. Okay. Next. All that. We can start working on the industrial complex, even if we don't build it out completely. So what was it? It was a foundation of 4 of the storages, 4 of the deep storages. That in its own regard is going to be a little on the expensive side. I'm going to give the game a pause. Going for underground. And I think I wanted somewhat over here. Roboto, welcome. Industrial complex, I find it quite simple. Agreed. My building style is complex, and not that I'm giving myself really any benefit that, oh, I'm so deep, I'm so complex. No, it's just like I build a thing and I'm like, who the hell designed this thing? Oh wait, yeah, single player game. I designed this thing, right. Sad noises. But yes. Also welcome. Hope you're doing well today. I think the path was out front, right? I should just take a... Oh, yeah, it's going to get complicated. But the main... Oh, okay, the main path is right out front. And the second layer is pointing in. Okay, so if we can get that brunt of it complete, I think we'll be looking pretty good. So there's that. As long as they don't assign the storage, it could just sit on whatever it needs to do. So pointing in, pointing in, pointing in, pointing in. Talk about the path structure. There's the path, and then at a minimum, we're going to need these level 1 guys. So we can get that pathed up and built up. The beavers can build 1 square up. Now I'm going to leave a gap there purposefully, because we can actually use this space for something else. Maybe a decoration or something. That's untapped potential right there. There's also some untapped potential underneath these bits, which we figured out before. Now, from the way I understand it, and I could be completely off base on this one, is teeth injury only happens when they are wood cutting, because that's when they actively use their teeth. I don't know if they use their teeth for making gears and stuff. Maybe? Maybe? I'm not sure, honestly, but... when in doubt, we're just going to throw some beds here and there. And just really kind of dense up the space, right? Will they need it? Probably not. Teeth is only wood cutting. Okay, awesome. Thank you for that. I don't want it to be this deep in. What do we have for decoration? Beaver statue would actually be pretty good. That's some good coverage right there. That almost guarantees they'll get in and out somewhere. If you get robots on wood cutting, you won't get broken teeth. I guess I should. I haven't really looked at it and been like, man, I really got to get into robots. It's just been very... It's been very meh for me. I don't really know why. I don't know why I just find it so... Like, it's a functional core part of the game. I shouldn't be so bleh about it, but I feel bleh about it. Oh, that's smart. A bench, maybe? Have the space be both functional and cramped? Cool. That's a build style I can get behind, I guess. Now, for sake of argument, we're just going to plug this into the... No, we're not. Plug that into the mains. Let that get built. We are in no... This is a slow burn project. Let that get built as long as it takes. We're starting to run a little low on food, which is unfortunate. We need another farm. There's a lot of stuff that's going unharvested. So you're full, you're full, you're full. Might be because the addition of the beehives are finally kicking in. Okay, we need a new hauling district somewhere else. Hauling post. Robots are a pain to set up at the start, but so much easier to maintain if you have good power infrastructure. That's fair. Yeah. I'm not anti the game mechanic. It doesn't appeal to me as much as normally does. Normally robotics in video games is like, man, now the game actually starts. Now we got our robots online. Yes. Synthetic brother and sister in getting it done. Absolutely. Get to working in the fields and everything, but just I don't know why this one is just show me some Factorio and I won't shut up about it, but until then, I don't know. That gets boofed. And this just seems like I should really put it over here if I'm going to be real honest about it, but having the hauling house over there makes more sense. Like I say, I like robots. There's nothing else, nothing you gotta say. All that needn't be said. I think I'm going to honestly dibble-dabble in them a little bit more when I get to hard difficulty. When I get to difficulty of difficultness, I think is when I'll actually be like, oh crap, I need some more working hands. More working hands with more working plans. If we could get that removed. I still wanted to get some stuff moved around anyway. I do want a small warehouse here for baked potatoes. Because I don't think I have a warehouse for baked potatoes. We got logs. Oh, you can hold 120 grilled potatoes? Oh, that's pretty dope. Alright, never mind. The urgency on that is not as urgent as I thought it was going to be. You can prioritize on the carrots. Prioritize on the carrots. You prioritize on the potatoes. Awesome. This gap here is for another grill. Then, I think I've got potato storage here. Yeah. So we do have some storage. I do like some storage to be local, though. But we'll see. We kind of solved that problem with just way more haulers. Oh no, a drought. We expanded our water capacity a fair amount. I don't think I'm super worried about it. Our food levels are dwindling pretty hard right now. We're gonna have to figure out another water/food source. So was there another big hole? Oh, I guess I really wanted to work on this. This aquifer would be a cool place to set up more farming. I think we've successfully routed away all the caca-poo-poo-pee-pee water. Honestly, a little bit of demolitions would solve this whole thing. Tunnel right here. Then you could block it off here and here, because this just goes all the way around real dumb lazy town style. Ah, there's caca-poo-poo-pee-pee drains. Oh. Roboto, are you going live today? I want to make sure we do a shout out for you if you plan on going live. Share the wealth, share the everything, you know? I don't need lumber. No, I don't need lumber. All this can get skedaddled. Probably. Okay. Just give me a tap on the shoulder or whatever whenever you're gonna go live. We could do a shout out, make sure that if folks are looking to see what you're doing, get that all going on. Depends on how I feel. That's fair. Totally 100% fair. We got like a gravity battery here. Well, how's this gonna work? I guess a gravity battery would be cool considering I'm doing. It'll definitely be later. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna stream for like 7 or 8 hours. It's cool. Yeah, for folks that put out good content and stuff, I always like to at least like get a minimum. Like, hey, you're gonna go live. Hey, let's do a shout out. What are you playing today? There you go. Check them out. You know, that kind of a thing. I don't think I really need a gravity battery. There's no geothermals up here, right? Yeah. Nah. Ew. I wonder if this is pressure-based as well. Only 200 horsepower. Beaver power. I think I will. Make this look kind of dope. Do it like this. Works for me. Just run this. I need a path. Let's pop that there so it actually gets done all the way. And then, yeah, what we'll do is we'll leave this as is. Oh, no, we need to dam it up. The dam would be perfect for this case. Dam. That. Ding, ding. Ding. Well, that is some fortifying coffee. Sweet goodness gracious. Okay. Good stuff. Now, what I wanted to do was I wanted to come over here and make it look like this. You connect. Emotionally, physically, mechanically, how do we connect to you? How does this work? Oh, well, that was easier than I thought that was going to be. Just to get started, Yeah. Something like that. Nope. I lied. Better. Okay. I'm gonna build another one just so I have another one. I don't want to be the guy without power. I'm very confident you can't supercharge this thing, right? Like, it's not like, hey, man, I need 200 beaver power to operate. However, if you happen to have 500 beaver power, I can operate better. I highly doubt that's going to be the gimmick. But because we built it out like this, I was going to say, if you can go ahead and knock... Oh, right. There we go. Oh, yeah, if we can get this all done, that'd be great. There are some games I played in the past. I think mostly like real-time strategy games. The one I can think of specifically is 0K. And 0K is on the premise of Supreme Commander, Total Annihilation, Beyond All Reason, all these kinds of games, right? And the way in which they handle their resources is it's just like everything else. Yeah, this isn't satisfactory. Yeah, that too. This is very much power. We need over 9,000. Oh, I just saw that. Sorry, and I've had over 9,000. The way in which it works is you have metal extractors and power producers. You can get more metal by just producing more power. It's called overdrive or something. So that's how they handle that. In games like Total Annihilation, Supreme Commander, Beyond All Reason, you use metal synthesizers, and those just cost a flat amount of power. So if you don't know what to do in a game of 0K, the idea is just build more power. Why? Because it'll impromptu also do more metal. But yeah, that premise is not the same for all games. I'm really glad I built this guy up here, because that's saving my tail feathers, so to speak. We don't have tail feathers. Is it just hardened skin? Or what a beaver's tail's made out of? Diamondonium? Diamondillium, maybe? Diamondillium alloy? Probably. Hey, I need this built today. Oh, I should stop pausing the game. I don't know why my beavers ain't doing a ding-dang. Oh, I keep pausing. So, yeah, I keep pausing the game, sorry. Alright. Good coffee sipping weather is what we got going on here. It's actually starting to warm up. We've had such a cold winter. We're gonna get above freezing again today. The snow is starting to melt a little bit. Oh my god, so happy. I'm legitimately pretty happy about that. Doug Dimmadama or the Diamond Dimmadama. Sounds like I should have become an auctioneer instead of a Twitch streamer. Dimmadome, Doug, Dimmadome, 50 dome, can I get 75 dome, Dimmadome, Doug, Dimmadome, sold to the guy at the front, sold to the guy at the front, sold to the guy at the front. You can pick it up later, pay with a check. You can pick it up later, pay with a check. Yeah, okay. This is my skill set. Annoying people, annoying people, annoying people, sometimes dropping a sick rap, and then annoying people. That's all I'm good for. At that said, thank you very much for the hydrate and stretch, sir. We'll return to favor. Ah. Oh, man. No load rate for all, not yet. Oh boy. Hat said during one of their streams, they're like, clearly if there's a hydrate, there's obviously a load rate, isn't there? It would make sense that would be a thing. Oh, this is really cute. Okay. We just have a dumpster ton more water now. Cool. Now, does this work during a drought? I don't know all the mechana behind this, all the machinations, so we'll just have to discover and see. It's kind of the fun of playing a game without knowing all the stuff. I really enjoy playing a game without knowing everything. And being like, well, I'm not too sure how this is going to propagate throughout the system. I'm not too... This could be virus stage or just coy and playful. Low... Ew. dehydration. Oh. I mean, would going to the bathroom be let's not worry about that. Oh, I appreciate it, but nah. I want to figure out how to make so many mistakes. Oh, I'm looking forward to making so many mistakes. I do appreciate it. Thank you for that. Let's get, like, a farmhouse or two. The corruption's not great. We could do something about that, though. Stop soil contamination from spreading beneath it. Ground only must be built on the ground. Stops water from leaking through it. The impermeable floor is a lot cheaper. Honestly, what we could do is we could remove the dirt and also put the... what am I thinking? Locks or whatever. John like makes so many mistakes. That's fine. Hey, that's how we develop, right? That's how we learn. And I've said this before. I would much rather trust a player that has lost the game many times than a player that's just like, oh, I'm just so good, I win all the time. I non-stop win. Yeah, the company called me up and they're like, hey, if you could stop winning, that'd be great. And I said, nah, I'm gonna keep winning. I would much rather prefer to be a player and like, you know, associate with a player that's just like, I lost a bunch, learned a bunch, lost a bunch, but I think we might have this figured out now. Okay, so now, do you still work during Gadroot? We got no beaver power. It's hard to tell we got no freaking beaver power. I also have several other construction projects in queue. That's probably, yeah. Okay, there's that. Was there another one? I thought I had another. Yeah, I do. Yeah, we're good. We'll get there. Metal scrap, that can kick back on. Food is starting to come back. All looks good. We're gonna stop pumping water. Nope. I don't need it right now. We have 6,000 in reserve. We are good on that as of this very moment. Oh, this... Fresh water from an aquifer. Do you say? Must be built. Underground depth infinite. An underground source of water. I guess that still doesn't directly answer the question I have, but that's okay. We're going to do an efficient farmhouse up here. We're going to say prioritize on potato, just in case you go any farther. Potato grilling is really, really, really fast. And what I don't want to grow up here is anything high volume. I don't want dudes hauling all the way from Narnia to here and here to Narnia and whatever. I kind of want this to be just a one-stop shop. So if we could just do more potatoes, that would be exquisite. And if I could get this prioritied out, thank you. Oh, man, oh, jeez, oh, jeez. We'll do another farmhouse here with whatever. Might do another zipline station over here just to extend our reach a bit. No reason to spend a lot of time on foot when you ain't got to be on foot, right? It's watered and healthy. Ow! What? Wait. Oh, cheeky. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, because the zipline station technically... Yup. That's language, brother, right there. Technically extends the growing area. Who else is doing hold on. Oh, not potato, carrot. Carrot, potato. Okay. It's not daisy chaining the thing, which is good. It's not going back this way and like, well, technically, ding, 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 ding. It's not doing that. Also, now that this is built, that gets snipped. That gets snipped. Something like that is far more fortuitous at this moment. We're gonna build this out again and double it. Well, you know what? We'll do it the other way. Yeah, it's fine. Then, nope. 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 I just keep hitting the wrong buttons. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. That's better. Okay. 3 dudes will show up. They'll do the potatoes. Do the potato. Oh my god, the potatoes. Yes! The birth of an empire. Industry. Progress. And probably other very long words that really pay off in a game of Scrabble. Oh. That dude just likes to watch. That's all that happened there. Who's stranded? How? I didn't even put you back to how? Okay. Whatever. There, you're unstranded now. Go get a job. Dude's really mad at me now. He's like, oh, I guess I gotta get gainful employment. Sad. And I'm like, I know, it sucks. Just get out there. Alright, that was an interesting thing. Oh, we got an ad break coming up here in a second, folks. Get up, hydrate, stretch, move around. You know the drill. I'm gonna sip on my... I'm gonna finish my coffee. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We can get some more potatoes. If we could just get this knocked out and get this just potato heaven, that'd be great. Thanks. I know. I know. It's a real zinger of a humdinger. I get it. I get it. I don't know if there's like a hard and fast rule that you shouldn't have these everywhere, but I kind of just want to have these everywhere. Like, there's plenty of area we're going to extend to eventually, right? So I don't see a problem with it. If I get that priorityed up... Oh. No, what? Too far. No, I wasn't paying attention. That's 100% my bad. How far? Yeah, okay. Cool. Thanks, mate. That. Yeah, I still want it like that. Inspector Gadget. No, I don't know why we're here, but we're here right now. And you're all stuck with me. Mwahahaha. Ah ha 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 ha. You are potato. Dirty potato. We're not hurting for food right now. The droughts are still really, really short. But I want to get ahead of this as quickly as we can. Get that planted up. Another idea that I had before was I'd like to tunnel through and dump off the water here, and then also feed the water into our larger basin. That would be pretty cool. Unstuck? Yeah. Flash unstuck? Yeah. But then, if we're going by Terraria rules, that's like 20 seconds or whatever of... Haha, you can't do nothing. Is it... Nedvid, do you know if there's a way, like, to shut that off by chance? Just curious. Not that it's a deal breaker or anything. I'm just curious if there's like a... When you get got and you see that screen, oh, you died. Or whatever. It's like, yeah, I know. I'm not waiting 30 seconds or whatever. I know it's to... Probably so you don't... what's it called? Cheese a boss fight by just dying and then coming back right away. But do you know if there's a way to shut off that thing? That notification, that whole wait period of like, oh, you gotta wait 20 seconds now. I mean, get up and stretch. I mean, that's not a bad idea, actually. To have that as a functional game mechanic, to have it like, oh, well. So many people complain about that timer after dead. Oh, I'm just curious. I don't care either way. It's just, there's not a lot of other games that do that. And my assumption is, like I said, it's probably so you don't cheese a boss fight, right? That's probably the idea behind it. So when you're in a boss fight, you don't just die and then come back right away. So, oh, back in the fight, right? So I see why it makes sense. I was just curious. They cut the weight after 1.5. Oh, okay, cool. Only mods. Oh, okay. I'm not really concerned about I was gonna say let's go for that piece of science, but since we're playing on normal difficulty, we've got more than enough science. Okay, so that should be good on the potatoes. So we've greatly extended that. It's its own water source thing, so there's nothing really we need to do about that. It's not overflowing. I'm going to guess this aquifer, even though there's tons of power, operates under the same premise as this. It is a finite pressure thing, I would guess, even though it's called something different. Yeah. So I guess ultimately I wouldn't mind demoing this down a layer or two, see if we can get a little more, just a little more volume, I think. How are we doing on the potatoes? Oh, I don't have raw potato storage, which I do want. Oh, these piles are too big. Dang it. I have to scooty boot you over by one, my friend. Yeah, I know. Really awkward. We're going to do this. We're going to say, high priority, you are... Oh, the wrong item. Ha 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 ha. Crap. You are potato. You are potato without stink lines. Yes. We gotta rub stink on it, and that's how you cook a potato. That's what it looks like to me. The whole... It's grilled. It's a grilled potato. It's hot potato. I get it. But to me, it just looks like stink lines from a cartoon or something, like a comic. How you denote someone is not smelling super fresh. Not smell. Okay, so we got planks or logs. Beaver made forest, plant 5,000. Man, I can't read the achievements. If you want me to enjoy the achievements, let me read them. Nope. No can read. Actually, you're going to be that. Now, some of these materials and stuff aren't even going to be processed by the complex, and that's fine. Now I need that farm back. But it'll be good permanent storage for everything else. Cool. Alright, raw potatoes, which we can't eat anyway. You shouldn't even eat raw potatoes as a human type. Now without proper cooking, boiling, peeling, frying, boil. Did I say boiling? Oh, I'll say boiling again. Yeah, you can boil it twice. Why not? Twice. There's twice baked potatoes. Sure. Why not twice boiled potatoes? That's probably just how you get starch water. 100%. JohnMegacycle's 100% pure starch water. It's the starchiest. It's got my dumb face with a thumbs up on the front of the packaging. Hi, I'm JohnMegacycle. Have you woken up one day and said, Lord, God in heaven, I need some starch in my life? Well, JohnMegacycle's 100% undehydrated, pure starch water. Come on down. Beaverbum's doing great. Beaverbum is done. We finished that last one. That was the last city. We are now in the Dam River. Dam River is the name of this one. Yeah. But still, yeah. How are you, Crank? I hope you're doing well today. It's gonna be great. I will want another hauler. Yes, this takes half of an hour. One potato to make four stinky taters. Or stinkataters. We do make a lot of food at pretty high volume in a 16-hour shift. What's 16 times 4? 64? We can make 64 potatoes in a 16-hour shift? I don't think I did that math right. Oh, in a half hour. Hold on. So it's 32 times 8. 128? No. 32 times... Oh, 256? We can make 256 of these in a shift? Holy crap. I don't think I did that math. Hold on. I don't think I did that. Right, okay, if we can do 4 every... So there's 32 times 4. 120. Okay, 100. We do 128 a shift. Baked potatoes, which that is, we are consuming way more than 128 pieces of food, but it's still not bad. Oh, drought ended. Oh, how about that? Huh? Beaver music. Well, I like it. I love when the river, when everything just becomes so freaking lush. Oh, it's just so good. Yeah, I don't think I've got any alterations or changes I want to make here. I don't think there's anything that needs to get messed with. Food will be coming back after we edit all that farmland. Oh, yeah. Are we ready for more of this? Nope. We are not. Let's take a gander at how our old blueprint... let's see here. So let's see here. Underground. On the next floor up. Okay, I see how I did that. Okay. So it goes up right at the thing. Man, I wish there was a... Roboto, if you're still here... question for you. Do you know if there's a copy-paste... I already checked the mods and everything. I wasn't able to find such thing, but do you know if there is a copy-paste blueprint mod or something you might have found online for this game? Oh, no, I did that wrong. Thought I did that wrong. We could, I mean, we don't have to be hard and set on how we built this. Just I'd like it to be somewhat similar because I was really happy with the layout. Demolish. Flirt. Like that. Goes up. Set the paths. Something like that looks good. Yeah. Yeah, let's take another gander. I'd grab a screenshot, but then I'm just going to forget how it worked anyway. Alright, so that looked like that. And that's the path to the back. And then it raises up. And then that is all the way flat on that. We can get the foundational stuff done. That's what I'm looking for. Here is this. Oh, close. No cigar. Felt like that. I would love it. Yeah. I would absolutely love a creative mode, a blueprint book. A blueprint book is maybe a bit of a stretch, right? Like in Factorio. That might be a bit, asking a bit much, but I'd like it. Oh, you know what? These are too damn tall. So we might just put medical beds and crap in here on this floor or something. I haven't decided yet. Alright. How much more of this is? Like, even if it's copy-paste within the game, that's fine. But I would love a blueprint book. I think that'd be just baller. Okay, so this goes too high in the back. I lost my base. Okay. This goes too high in the back here. Like that. Now, the question is there a way for us to get back there that isn't terrible? Maybe 1.5? Yeah, maybe. I don't think... No, it's flush tight. I was hoping there'd be a gap here and I could just stairs up. A little annoying. That's okay. We could just do that now and remove it later. So there's that, right? Here's the path. Where do we start on the windmills in the back? It's on each corner. Okay, that makes that very easy for conversation. Have. Very easy for conversation have. Hi, I'm JohnMegacycle. I like to think I'm very good for conversation have. Next job application I put in. I didn't say it like that today, but that's what I should say. What skills and technology do you think that you could bring to our fine, illustrious corporation that would be of benefit to Super Ultra Mega Corp? I find that I'm very good conversation have man. I've been told very often that I'm good conversation have man. Just talk like that. Just like, I'm just absolutely insulting everyone in this room. You didn't read my resume, and I'm delighted I'm able to talk to you about my resume today. This is wonderful. Even though you could have just read it and saved us all a world of time, I guess that was just too much. I'm conversation have man. I have good conversation. Oh boy. Well, you know, like they didn't read the resume. So now it's just, oh, you want me to read for you? Is that what's going on? Okay. Here we go. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Just start reciting that Christmas song instead of the resume. It's just like, oh, brilliant, oh, fantastic, incredible even. Oh, we need more potato grill. Did we get our first harvest? Yes, we did. Yeah, buddy. Spuds, they're gonna call me Spuds Deluxe. That's what they're gonna call me at the end of this session. It's Spuds Deluxe. Yes, it is I, Spuds Deluxe. I've just grabbed like 7 more personas. I read it, that's why I'm here. Yay! I've just snacked on like 6 more personas while we've just been chatting in this little tirade or whatever. And another thing. Brr, 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 brr. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, ba, bum. Okay, I did set that to critical. I have been setting everything to critical, I get it. Oh, also, I shut off some of our production for some reason. Now, the only thing that would make this industrial quote-unquote complex a little bit better would be that if it could sustain itself as it was building, right? Right now, I can't really use it until it's done, right? Until it's built, the top floor is where the production happens. I can't use this. My favorite kind of builds ultimately are when you start building it, you can see that it's progressing as it's going, and the very first block you build helps the second block, and the second block helps the third block, and the third block help, you know, you can kind of get this daisy chaining effect where one helps another, helps another, helps another. This is not one of those projects. Absolutely not one. How are we on pine tar? We're good on the pine tar, and that's full, and that's full, and that's full, and that's full. Okay, we're gonna just pause that. We're gonna lean a little bit more into the forest, a little farther in. We're gonna harvest some mushrooms we can't identify, and we're gonna have a delicious snack, and then many regrets thereafter. The forest provides everything, including regrets. Get that? Okay, you totally can. What else are we doing right now? We're waiting on iron. Are we done with this? We are done with this. Hot jams. We've got a bunch of oh, nope. That was empty. Neat. Okay. So when this gets built out, whatever. Coffee, you're not holding up your end of the bargain. I love you so much and you taste so good, but I need your help, buddy. Oh, man. I don't want to, but today might be one of those days I have to get a caffeinated Caffeinergy sauce. A Caffeinergy beverage. Caffeinergy beverage. Yeah. Builded. The first one I think was more correct, even though both words are incorrect, and I recognize I said the words wrong. But I think your first one is closer to what would be, in this case, it's what's known as syntactically correct. So in English, which is the only language I know enough intimately, is you could say words with prefixes and suffixes in a certain manner that is technically correct. Like you can say it that way, but from a verbal conversational perspective, it's terrible. Actually, I do know a good example of this. In Spanish, you can say, yo bibo for I drink, but bibo with O at the end already means I. So you're kind of, this is technically, you can say I drink, but you're saying like, I am, or I drink. Like you're saying like, you're reassessing yourself twice. You can say it that way, but bibo agua, drink water. You already know I'm saying I am drinking water, or I drink water because of that. Yeah, perfect. Me, I drink. So this is an example where the language is syntactically correct. If you're talking to someone who's a native language speaker, they figured it out. Yo necesito un agua. I need a water. You already know I'm talking about me because necesito there. So builded, I guess, would, again, syntactically be correct. Builded meaning it's already done, but the real word that we use conversationally is built. But no, I think language is fun. I like language. Like, it's such a versatile tool to express a thought. Though I'm sure if anyone was trying to learn English or learn a different language that is this level versatile, it just becomes aggravating. To the same point of, don't get me started on soy milk. No, I will not. I will not. It should be bean pressed beverage and not milk, because milk is something else entirely. It's not, yeah. No, I get it. Hola milk, soy robot. Oh. Hey, thanks for the hydrangeas. I'm going to finish this coffee that's not pulling its end of the bargain. Should make my coffee a little stronger. I was intentionally making it weaker for about a month, so I could get less resistant to caffeine, I guess is the phrase I was going for. Dragon Green, who rated us, is going live. Oh. I just want to say hello and hit him with the hydrate. Okay. They rated us, and I just wanted to pop in and say hello, have a good stream, hope you're doing well. Do they have a hydrate thing? They don't have a hydrate thing. They do have a... They have a bunch of audio. Okay. Anyway. Dragon Green 6900. 6900. I haven't been able to watch their stuff because they're streaming right now, and they rated us yesterday. But anytime someone, I like to at least pop in and like lurk and just be like, yeah, help your viewership or whatever. Yeah, so sorry. Okay. Wow. I have a hydrate, and I strongly request you do not use it. Oh gosh, yes. As a mechanoid, I could see that being very unhelpful. Dragon Green and Shadow Green, welcome. No problem. I always like to say hi to folks and stuff. Sorry, I can't be more participatory. I can't be there. There we go. We were just talking about language and how I'm completely messing it all up. I wish I could be more precipitation. No, that's rain. Hold on. I've got a Rolodex here with it. Perpidacious? Something in there. We'll find it. I'll find. It's a Rolodex. It's got all the information I need, but the read-write speeds are terrible. And then, of course, any younglings are in the chat or whatever, like, what the heck is a Rolodex? Oh, it's an old man reference device. Oh, okay, old man. It's what streamers do. They butcher words. Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not going to grow as a conqueror of nations, but I'm just going to be the slayer of language, which is not something I want on my resume. This is where we are, and this is what's going on. I need so many planks. What do you guys do? Stop turning the planks into gears again. Dang it. Yes. An extremely localized, paper-based, spin wheel-driven database. We game well, not talk well. Well, I hope that Shadow and Dragon do better gaming than I do. I click buttons, and stuff happens, and it makes me smile. And that's as far as I get with anything, really. What'd this do? What'd this do? Oh, I'm Gur from Invader Zim. That's what it is. And sometimes it just works. What's this do? What's this do? What's this do? Yeah. Gur. What does the G stand for? I don't know. I think with the raid, what was it, a raid you came with, Crank? Someone said, oh, welcome, Mrs. Crank. It's nice to meet you. Is there a Mr. Crank? It's like... And that's the whole reason why my name's like just JohnMegacycle, right? Like I had some really cool gamer tags beforehand, but I was like, John is the most common, or third most common English name. And then there's so many other ones. Like there's Johannes, Johann, John, Juan. Like, I mean, like we're casting a really wide net here because it didn't want to be like Thunder Slapper 3790 XXX or whatever. Like that's how the old Xbox One gamer tags were or whatever. It's like, because I can barely say John. You want me to say all those words? No, that's not going to happen. Yeah, Human Megacycle, yeah. Juan. Oh, Juan? For the Spanish. There's Yonan. There's Johan. Juan. Yeah, there's a ton. That's how I wanted to stick with something that was really easy. Call me John, perfect. Call me Megacycle, cool, whatever. Just don't call me late to dinner. Good, it's how we all learn. Exactly true. Exactly true. I was saying before, like, I appreciate someone who makes mistakes more than someone that it's like, oh, I just win all the time. Nah, it's too easy. I win all the time. Yeah, but you gotta learn how to fail and how to recover from a failure. And especially in a game like this that can have death spirals if you don't feed your pops. Construction likes materials. Yes, that's gonna be the recurring theme for a while, my friend. Okay, this is working dope. No seepage at all. And it looks like... This looks like this is working. Or is this contaminated? Oh. Wait, is this built? I can't even legitimately tell if this has been built. Oh, maybe it only affects the exact square it's on. Ah. Well, those pants are dumb. Floor stops soil from leaking through. What is this? An impermeable floor? Stop soil contamination from spreading beneath it. That's the money. That's what we need. Okay. Well, we live, we learn, we cry about it, we have a sandwich, we move on with our day, right? You know what? Am I only really getting like 2 squares of contamination? Oh, don't worry about it. You know what we'll do as a colony leader? We'll stick like totems and stuff in this spot here. I know, right? Promises of sandwich. Promises of sandwich. Joker, welcome. What's the difference between blue water and red one? The red, yes, absolutely. Red water is known as bad water in the game. I'm not trying to soft pitch it. It's literally called bad water. And bad water is toxic to your beavers. Let me see if I can find a bad water. Here we go. This is a bad water source. And what'll happen is it'll kick out bad water. Bad water, like I said, is toxic to the beavers. However, it's actually a really important industrial mechanic. Bad water is what's used to make explosives via the explosives factory. And it's also used to make extract in a centrifuge. Both are important for expansion because they allow for better terraforming. Terraforming meaning the ability to shape the land. So, explosives allow us to do a little bit of shaping, and the extract allows the explosives to do a better job. The extract is also used in curing any beavers that have come in contact with bad water. So bad water is a very much necessary evil, so to speak. Blue water is what we use for growing crops and everything. So that's the normal stuff. It's what we consume and sustain our beaver pops. But what happens with the red water, the bad water, is you get this corruption. And you can't grow things on corruption. Stuff will just die. Under normal circumstances, if a plant is thirsty, it has what's known as a drought resistance. So this has a drought resistance of 1 day. So if we cut off all the water from our potatoes, it would be fine for literally 24 hours. But if it touches corruption, it's out of there. It's just gone. It's the bad sauce. So if you take a look at a larger map as a whole, good water, bad water, bad water. So there's a lot of water to be had, but some of it's good and some of it's bad. Blue for life, red for upgrading. Oh, I like that idea. Yeah. Yeah. Now, bad water also has other uses because it's actually flowing water. It's also really important because of a power infrastructure. So this is still flowing water. So we can still use this as electricity, you know, as functional power for our industry and other things we want. So it's the good and the bad, right? It's the good and the bad. So don't swim in the red stuff. But like, I can't grow crops in the red stuff. I couldn't grow stuff here. But here, good times had by all. I hope that helps. As always, feel free to ask any questions. But every map is going to have some blue and some red. And how you balance that is important. Also, in some cases, we're going to have something called a bad tide. And a bad tide means sources that would normally produce clean water will produce bad water. Or as I call it, caca poo poo pee pee water. Because this is either like radiation runoff or nuclear waste or defunct industrial processes or whatever. This map doesn't look friendly to build. Here, I'll actually show you. Let me show you what the map looks like as is. So let me load it up. And just to show folks at home as well. How are you doing? I'm doing all right, Nedvid. Thank you very much. How are you, sir? I think I talked somebody's ear off in my dreams. This was Oasis. I don't know why the intro music is so loud, but it is. It's like, what do you have for music volume? Oh, music volume is for nerds, and it just makes it really, really, really loud. I don't know why. What do you want to call your settlement? Fun time. Where's my cursor? There we go. Fun times had by all. Cool. So this is what this map starts out as. So there's a fair amount of room to get started. There's a fair amount of resources. Yeah, I mean, you can hang around here for quite some time. I'm not going to give like a ton of tips or whatever. Like, I'm not going to be like, you should do this. Like, find out on your own for sure. But we're also playing on 1.x, the new experimental. In about a month, that's going to go standard. But yeah, so I go to Steam and set your stuff to experimental if you want the latest and greatest. There will be a difference. If you're on 0.7, which is the current stable version, you're not going to see this map. But there's a lot of really great power options nearby. There's geothermal fields that start off. You also make YouTube videos about this game. I have not uploaded my stuff to YouTube yet. Currently on YouTube, I'm dropping a Factorio long play, and some Mega Man videos I did. Some speedrun stuff. But I do want to upload these and get these pushed out. So yes, absolutely. All of these will be on YouTube. Because Twitch, I think, only keeps videos for like 2 weeks, a week, which is great. Like I like the back and forth live vibe, but I do also like the archivals. Oaksy! I'm waiting for Nedved. Oaksy! They're just two dudes who met at the club, and they're old friends. They just met, and they're just like, "Oh my god, it's Oaksy! Oh my god, it's Nedved!" I can get delete settlement. Yep. Third. Holy cow! The excitable types. But yeah, Joker, feel free to ask if there's anything I can help with anything. Oh, so right. So we've got a bad tide approaching. So you'll see that all the good sources of water... I don't know if this is going to do the same. This might do the same thing. Might lose our potato crop, but that's fine. What I've done is... all the shouting! Game releasing in March. Could stack beginner videos and release them in March. Oh, I could. The thing is, a bunch of the videos I did were in 0.7, so I'm assuming when the game is live, folks are going to see my videos and be like, well, this is dumb. This isn't even the right version. Okay, so this thing is about to kick out bad water. And I've got bad water pumps and sluices blocked off, so any of the bad water will get pumped out before the good water happens. Now what I don't know is this going to make bad water? No need for anything else. We are friends. Of course. No, of course. Yeah. Nope. I get the vibe. Get the vibe. I appreciate the energy. How's the beavering and other things? Well, it's going quite well, Poyle. Thank you. Oh, I don't need anything else. Yeah. Positive vibes are what make the world go around. Yeah. I don't think this is kicking out any bad sauce, which is awesome. I overbuilt the power thing. What was it? Be positive? Positive? Positive beaver is a positive? Be positive. Positive, that's it. Absolutely positive. We're just gonna pause that. Poyle, not sure if you saw this, but I'll give a small tour. This is our residential complex with water, storage in the back, storage in the front, housing in the middle. Thought about playing again since it's coming next month. I'll just wait. That's fair. That's fair. From the way I understand it is the 1.0 experimental is going to be the base game. So getting used to all the mechanics now makes sense, but I totally understand how that flies as well. How does Hatsat control, like, their own chat and active in other chats? That's crazy. Cat, you are an absolute machine. An absolute machine. Alright, so this is doing nothing. Yeah, hat is the way to say that for sure. Okay, so we're getting on this. Ooh, our first power infrastructure bits are coming in. Look at that. Henry! Oh my god, there's so much stuff going on. Everyone's showing up. Awesome. Welcome, Henry. Hope you're doing well today. You plan on going live so I could do a shout out for you when you go live? Oh, are you feeling better? I think you might have mentioned you were feeling a little under the weather. I hope you're feeling better. And then of course Uxie, I hope your thumb is also back to normal. How was work anyway? Many fine folks, so many people I want to say hi to. Hello. 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 Who are you? Doesn't matter. Hello. This can get whisked away. I'm good now. It's good now. Thanks. Awesome. Happy to hear that. Work was fast today. 5 hours only. Excellent. The nugget machine was running. Do you have any recommendation for chill farming games? I don't think I personally do. I don't really care for the farming simulator games, to be honest. Does anyone here have any recommendations for Joker for chill farming games? I'm actually going to go to the Discord, my Discord real quick. Probably Sandbox. Okay. We'll see if anyone in the Discord has any vibes about it. I'm feeling good. Can go back to work tomorrow. Need to go for scans and tests on the 2nd of March. Streaming in 2.5 hours. Perfect. Before you go live, give me a tap if you don't mind, because I'm going to forget. But I want to do a shout out and make sure that folks know, if they're looking for Minecraft, and they're looking for a very engaging streamer, Henry's the guy. Sunhaven. Core Creeper. Yeah, let's take a gander. Farm Manager 2021 is okay, not huge or perfect game, but quite relaxed. It's very management focused. You don't move around or do things yourself. Plop down buildings and buy vehicles. That kind of sounds like Harvest Moon. Not Harvest Moon. Sim Farm? Yeah, Sim Farm, kind of. Core Keeper. I know which one you mean. Sunhaven. That's more action-y, though. I guess for Sunhaven, this looks very much Stardew Valley. So, Joker. Okay, so just try to... So here's Sunhaven, which was Uxi's recommendation. That's an option. Farm Manager 2021. Oh, crops were hilariously unbalanced. Especially when you figure out how to mod the files. Yeah, we had a bunch of them that were like that. Yeah. Okay. Eco is great, mostly MP. Yeah, I wouldn't call that a chill. Yeah, Eco gives me panic because there's so much that needs to be done. Okay, Farm Manager 2021. Farm Manager 2021. You might be looking and be like, hey, John, how come you're not playing the game? There's not a lot I gotta do right now. Farm Manager 2021, also on sale, it seems. So here's another one. Very Sim Farm, yeah, Sunhaven, Stardew Valley, yep. Let's see here. Eco. It needed to mod Sim Farm for just grow, or yeah, oranges and almonds were the thing. Farm Simulator. Tour 2025? Oh, it's just called 25. Okay. There's that. Alright, that gives you some ideas on some chill farm games, yeah. Ooh, we're getting our way on this. Awesome. Ranch Simulator? Yeah, this is good for my own notes. I don't know any of these. Build, Hunt, Fish. Build, Hunt, Farm. Mostly positive reviews. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now I'm going to translate all this to current listing. Bill Farming Games. I'm going to put this in Discord so we just have it. Okay, so Ranch Simulator. This Farming Manager 2021 seems more my style. Farming Simulator 25. Okay, and then also Sunhaven. Okay, so now we've got a cool little working list of stuff, and it's there. No problem, Joker. Happy to help. Sim Farm, I'm not sure if you could buy it anywhere. It might be abandoned. It's definitely abandonware for sure at this point. The sim genre is my thing, so I know a lot about it. No, that's awesome. Thank you very much for that. The character creator for this Ranch Simulator looks like they took the character creator from... oh, I put that up too soon. Looks like they took it from 7 Days to Die. Okay, bad tide ended. I wasn't even paying attention. Are we winning? I think we're winning. I'm not really paying attention. This is Farmers from 1993. It's so good, though. Came for Saturday, so go back to Stardew. Yeah, that's been a lot of fun to watch. I don't do modded Stardew. Not like I've got, like, preferences. It's like, oh, modded Stardew? Oh, gross. That's not it. It's just, there's so many good games to play, right? So Uxi's been streaming that. That's been fun to watch. Oh, there's so many good streamers. There's so many good things going on. It's difficult to catch everybody. That's my whole complaint. That's my whole... There's too much good stuff going on. Grumble, grumble, scramble, ramble. I might want a water feature and some Lidos here or something. That would be cool. Do we have a way we can get some water over here? W-A-T-A-H, water. Not really. Not unless we want caca-poo-poo-pee-pee water. Spent an afternoon playing Stardew multiplayer with a friend. That was fun. We had 2 computers set next to each other, tea and snacks. That's awesome. I've been looking into building a dedicated server for Stardew, but whenever I talk to folks, I'm like, hey, is anyone interested? Everyone's already got, like, really mature games going on, right? It's like, I've already got, like, 600 hours in my current save. I don't want to start over. And no, I get that. That's fine. No, it's cool. Yeah. I would like to try it at least one time. Multiplayer, dedicated server, Stardew Valley, kind of a thing. Dedicated server is very much that you don't have to be on. It's on 24/7. You pop in. You want to do like 2 days of work. Cool, you did 2 days of work. No problem. Kind of a thing. Growing things is pretty sweet. Made me buy some pots and plants in real life too. That's awesome. Food very much normalized. Holy butts. We're gonna do another potato. Oh, I did maple pastries? We're not doing maple pastries, sorry. We will do more baked potato. Baked potato. Baked potato, baked potato, baked potato, baked potato, baked potato, baked potato. Baked potato. That was Rock Me Amadeus, but instead of Amadeus, it's potatoes. Got potatoes, got potatoes. How does co-op work in Stardew Valley? The way in which it works is in normal, you create a world. You create it as multiplayer, and there's a house. Everyone has their own house. Or I think you can create it with everyone has the same house. But it's exactly like you'd expect. It's another player in your world, and you just cooperatively work together. So if someone wants to go to the mines, you can go to the mines with them, or you can go fishing, or whatever. All of the economy bits are shared, so you're working with the same homestead, but you're all in the same farm, so to speak. You control a farmer each, share money, but time doesn't pause in cutscenes and fishing. You have an option for combined and separate. Oh, I didn't know the separate money. That's cool. No, it can go up to 4, and that's just through regular Steam. You don't need a dedicated server. Sorry, sneeze. You don't need a dedicated server or anything for 4-player. There's a mod for 50? Holy butts, man, that's crazy. Oh. Oh yeah, Dr. Zaius is from The Simpsons, I think. They did Amadeus. Dr. Zaius, 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 Dr. Zaius. Alright. Now that I sneezed my brains out. Lurk, but I got a visitor. No problem. No problem at all. Hey, Nedved, are you free? If Nedved's here, I need your help with something. Yeah, can you go to Hat's stream and hit him with a hydrate? Because I just did too. Thank you. Much obliged. Much appreciated. Oh, I shut off gears a while ago. That's why none of this is getting done. Ah, the counterattack. Ah, guaranteeing my hydration. Ah. Ah, you got me. Oh, I'm a dumb man. Okay. So, what do we want in this little cubby? Because once we block this off, I'm never going to see this again. I think the only real thing I can put in here is medical beds, isn't it? Thanks, Ned. Oh, thank Crank. Tag team hydration. That's the kind of, still too tall, isn't it? Dang it. I'm not gonna go egg somebody's car or wreck property. This is the dumb stuff I'm into, is just... Ooh, banners. Ooh, that's cool. The hydrated attack, what are you gonna do? I guess I'm gonna drink this here water. Ah, delicious. Is this an overhang banner? Oh, I see. Yeah, we have 41,000 science points. A square customizable banner. Custom patterns. Hold on. I want to see how this works. Steam library. Steam apps, compact data. I don't think I remember the name. Hold on. Maybe I can find it. Maybe I can find it just off of memory. C drive. I don't have a C drive. Nope. Okay. I wonder if I could do the Megacycle Entertainment logo. That's what I want to see. Timberborn. I'm sure it's going to be right next to the save location. So I'm going to search for save file. Okay. In Linux. It is in Steam apps, compact data. Oh, I got the number right. PFX, drive C. Ah, users. That's where I was. Steam user. My documents. Timberborn. Banners. There it is. Okay, cool. Alright. So now... I did the hydrate. Oh, Hat. Oh, Hat is ignoring us? Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I paid attention. I don't know what kind of a file it's expecting. So we're just gonna throw... I have the vectorized JPEG ME logo. I'm just gonna chuck in here, see if we can get that done. That would be so freaking cool. Oh, man. That was the same thing with Vulcanoids. Vulcanoids was cool because you could color code your drill. The drill ship. And you could put your logo on the butt and on the sides of the thing. Oh, man. It's so cool. So cool. So cool. So cool. Alright. Enough hallucinating good times. Logos. Mark II. So here's a PNG. Here's a JPEG. Okay, let's see if this just works. I'm just gonna paste it in the thing. I might have to... I don't know if this is a reboot. The thing sort of a thing, but okay. Hi. Browse. Yes, it is there. You do see it. Refresh. Hey! Aw, that's so dope! Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's so dope. Okay. Did we do anything else in the front? I don't think I did anything else in the front. Where'd I put it? Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? What is that about? Is that a bird thing? Keep talking about them JPEGs. What is this? Another bird? What's going on here? What are you doing? I don't want that there, though. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hold on. Yeah, unlock that as well. I wish you could hang them, but that's okay. Like, hang them over the sides, but that's fine. Hi. Ding. Cool. Oh, that's so dope. Oh my god. So cool. Alright, now, remove it one more time. Because back here is going to go all those medical beds, right? This actually gives them a little bit of privacy. I like it. Human music. I like it. Yeah. Oh, happy, cool, happy. Yes. Oh, it's... Oh, it actually is a... Oh, it's a frame thing. Oh, okay. Nuts. Does that matter? What if we do something like this? Not a monument. It's decoration, thank you. I'd be pretty happy with that. Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty happy with that. Adds a little bit to the cost. But I think that adds a little splash of flavor. Yeah. Like it. Hi, this. This, hi, this. Awesome! Oh, that has to be top priority. That is a structural load-bearing banner. I don't know if you know how banners work, but this is gonna hold up the morale of the rest of the troops for the remainder of the campaign. Come on. Okay. We're out of gears again. Go figure. I'm so out of stuff. Cursing about a JPEG definitely sounds like some old man energy or whatever. Now I wonder if it's going to be black and white or blue and black and the cyan and everything. I don't know how this is going to look, right? When you click on it, it just shows the... Oh, it's got the blue and everything. Oh, that's such a nice clash against the matte yellow. Oh, that looks so good. Is it? Oh, okay. Damn it, Barber. What also needs to be here is a beaver statue for beavers. That's where all the magic... Oh, wait. No. I keep putting monuments and crap in places, and we don't have the room for it. What is this missing? Paper? I shut off paper ages ago. Yeah, that's why none of this is getting built. And gears. Paper and gears. Okay. Once we turn that on, that'll be 2 more gear makers, 1 more plank maker. And then I'm probably just going to stack paper production right in front. Like, it doesn't have to be fancy. Hank wants a picture of a hot dog, so he goes to print shop. They ask if he has a JPEG. That tracks. That tracks 100 billion%. Yeah. Yep. That doth track. We got so much potatoes. We got so much grilled potatoes. Are you set to priority? Priority, thank you. I do want more haulers. We got 30. We got 30 dudes. Might as well. One thing at a time. Pump the brakes. One thing at a time. I'm not going to turn this on because we're out of planks already. Yeah, I thought I had enough of a sugar stash of paper. Yeah, the gears can just chill out for a while. We'll set this all once we get the actual production going. Are there mechanical pumps? There are. There's one mechanical pump. It's this guy. Mechanical fluid pump. And as you can see, the left side is the in, and the right side is the out. So you could, and this is really important because there are some of these water sources that are pressurized to a point. So this one, for example, this water seep has limited pressure. So the idea is you could water pump out of this all the time. Like put this, put the thing. Put this guy 4 squares higher, right? Put this, not this guy, sorry. Put this guy 5 squares higher on the left side, and then dump it on the right, so you get all the height advantage, and then fill a different chasm of water or whatever. We would wall this off, and then just let it raise, and that would be another water buffer. We could totally do something like that, yeah. Yep. There's a lot of really cool things you can do. There aren't like pipes, right? There aren't like pipes per se, but there's some stuff we could do. raise it and then have the water trickle down somewhere else. A 5 deep water tower lasts a long time. Yeah. Can I, while we're talking about, I want to show you something. I don't know if you saw my last project, but I think it's worth visiting. This was Beaver Bum. What I did is I tunneled into a water source and I created my own little, I guess I keep calling it a cistern. I don't know what else to call it, but my own little reservoir of water. Oh yeah, it's a nice little source of water. We also got an ad break kicking off here in about 45 seconds. So let's go ahead and get this looked at real quick. This. I don't know if you see this, Poil. The water comes from here, off this side of the map. Kind of see, hopefully, there's a cut right here and a tunnel, and that spills into this. Let me get this going on. Let's cut the territory down a little bit. So there you go. The sieves make sure that only pure water comes in, and then this dumps down 6 tiles. The iron teeth have much longer pumps. But yeah, so this is another source of water in addition to this water, in addition to, yeah. So you're right on the money with a lot of the ideas you got going on with how you can preserve water, for sure. Speaking of water, ad break time. So please do me a solid, hydrate, move around a little bit, get out of your chair, wiggle your butt. Keep it all nice and limber and all that. I do the same right now. Oh, it might be bad water time. We got time. Oh, in this save we got time. There might have been bad water in the other one. We did finish that one. We did build the monument. We did launch the rocket. Oh, looks like we're wrapping up here. Goes away. What are we missing? What's done in paper? Just some gears. Cool. This will get plugged into that industrial system. This should ideally provide more power than what we need. The only thing I don't have really is power preservation. But we do have some over here. We got 2. Oh, you are empty. Oof da. So we'll run some wire or something over there. We'll get this going on. A little bit of landscaping makes the world go round. Just to get this going on, because this just requires lumber. Power. The freaking power. You've got the touch. You've got the power, yeah. I think that was from Transformers, the movie. The 84 one, not whatever this new stuff is. After all said and done. Those are actually the only lyrics I know to that song anyway, so that was easy. The logo looks so good! Oh my gosh. It doesn't cost anything to change it, does it? These are all cute, but this flip pattern do. Yeah, I could have figured that. So once you all get that built, we will need a staircase just to get the rest of that built. It should cover the rest of it. Okay, and we're done. Hot jams. There's that. Okay, so now what the next bit is. So these little squares we'll never really see again. We could put more medical beds. We don't really have that many workers here anyway, but we are going to be positioning more of the industry in this direction. So I don't have any problems about more beds. It's a well-being thing. Yep. Yeah, something like that. Perfect. So that can get built at any time. Let's see what the rest of the... Nope. You can't have the build menu open and hit shift at the same time. So what was next? Yeah, just all the industry. Oh, that's not going to work. I think we'll reverse the thing so the doors are on the left. But yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So. This and this. There's 6. 3. That looks like that. That looks like that. So it was... I think I wanted 4. 1, 2, 4. Look at that. Ah, so dope. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay. That kind of wraps that up. These sawmills are only going to need lumber mills. They're only going to take logs, so that's easy to build. Now, we defined some of the storage, so you are already defined down below. Y'all are going to be gears, so how you doing? Gear, yep. This is a little clustery, but we can get this done. Gear. Uh-huh. 1, 2, let's, go for broke. Let's go for 3. Perfect. What else did I want stored? What else did I do in the other one? Probably, I think I did metal, maybe? Or maybe I didn't assign anything. None. I didn't assign anything at all. That's fair. Not a problem, friend. Okay, power's hooked up. That can go away. You? This gets cleaned up. This gets theired. Okay. Hey, nice. The industry's coming online. Oh my gosh. Pause. There's literally no need for me to do this anywhere else. Now, the thing that makes it all work, the rug that ties the room together, is gonna be these sweet things. Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of to use the extra space for. Maybe. Hold on. I had a brain think. Or as y'all might call it, a headache. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Oh, oh gosh. I found a yawn when I stretched my spine. Ah, sweet goodness. Nah, I'm gonna keep with the original idea. There's this. And here is 2 more zipline stations. And that kinda is gonna, like I said, tie the whole room together. Okay, so what is still unassigned? We got 3 things. I can't see the back end now. No! I built it too tight. Okay. I guess this could just be more gears. We're gonna have 600 gears. I think that's fine. Paper, probably. I know we need paper for the final construction. But what if we did 2 paper and another gear? I can't see anything. There it is. Paper. Right there. Gears take a while to make, so I do not mind a surplus. There it is. Oh, that looks so good. Do a quick screensaver save. There you go. Good lad. Ah. This gets removed. This is done. This is still in effect. I need more iron soon. That can stick around. This goes away. That's all paused. That's paused. That goes away. We're not producing paper yet. Like over here. What does our power grid look like now? Yeah, that added 6 more of the big turbine. These are the little guys. These are the big stalwart sons of guns. And we're making positive power production during the working hours. Even better. My fancy way to say better. Better. Okay. Not too shabby, right? That can get removed. Now I wouldn't mind a little bit of decoration, at a minimum torches, because when it gets dark, man, it gets dark. It gets dork. What I wouldn't mind, a drought. Ow, now. Now we're fine. Listen to him, just hammering away at this thing, yeah. Cool. Alright. Industrial Zone level 1, or whatever number we're at. It takes 3 times as long to make a gear as it does for a plank. So I need 1 1/3 of these. Oh no, it's 1:30. Oh, I lied. Okay, so 2 of these are going to feed all 4 of these very easily. But yeah, now we're just going to be working as hard as we can on a surplus. That surplus is what's going to springboard us into the final areas of the match, which is going to be building the Wonder, launching the Wonder, taking great delight in the Wonder, and just moving on about things, yeah? Try it again on hard mode or something. This is all great. We got 500-something potatoes. 1 berry I don't know what to do with. We have 751 actual potatoes, not cooked. So we've got some reserve, which is what I was low-key panicking about before when I was like, oh, we're down to 300 carrots and nothing else. That's what the ancient philosophers would call an issue. A bit of an issue. Hey, oh, it's been a while. Zero, hello. Just like a lot of these survival games, the end goal is very similar. We're gonna build the final monument. You can see the price at the bottom. It's very expensive. But the end goal is to build for this faction. It's called the Earth Recultivator. I can read, fight me. The Earth Recultivator, it's expensive, but it takes forever to build. So once you build that, you get a little end screen, just like in Factorian. It says, hey, congratulations, you've beaten the biters and you've launched the Earth Recultivator. You get a little screen that says, I'm done playing, or more. So I've just been doing all the way up to that, and I'm like, alright, I'm done playing. I do want to get to hard mode. I've been playing on normal difficulty, just to get my feelings about the game. I've only been playing this game for about a week and a half now. You are welcome. Of course, of course. Happy to help. No, I'm very sinusy, which I do apologize if that's coming through. Happy to help. Now, it's almost time to move some monuments. So this is probably going to sit right here, and then we're going to build another housing district around, waiting for the release. That's totally fine. I'm playing on the experimental, which from the sounds of it looks like it's going to be very close to the real thing when it goes live anyway. But I totally get where you're coming from, absolutely. Okay, how is our happiness anyway? The monuments are bad at best. I think I never built the second monument. Sorry about that. Another sneeze. Oh, man. How much does this cost? 400 planks? Oh, yeah, we're gonna wait on that for a bit. This first one only costs 200 logs, though. That's fine. So this will be perfect if we mirror it this way, which was the original idea, was to mirror it to the left. Or if we mirror this down. We'll get this, this'll cover both this way, but I have to do both the other way. It's fine. Got space, we got time, we got 15 kits. That's a healthy amount of kits, yeah. I think our population is normalized pretty well. I'm gonna pause for a second and blow my nose real fast. BRB. Man, Man, I do apologize. My sinuses are just straight up all over the place today. Yeah. All over the place. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. So the next thing that's going to be a problem is lumber. I think I might need way more lumber production. Not necessarily a bad thing. Just an observation. So we're going to do this the dumb way. Just keep demolishing. That, perfect. Okay, so... I want to preserve this probably as much as we can. But for this, I want to go down absolutely as far as we can. Yep, so level 3's all the way. That'll keep everyone pretty busy. While we're waiting on more lumber. Like that. Do just like that. Like that. Like that. And start with something, start with some magic like that. That'd be good. I ain't scared no drought. Scream and shout, ain't scared no drought. Ooh, first one's done. Awesome. Now this is going to be a little on the dicey side now that I kind of realize it. I can't probably plug this into that, can I? Over there? Probably not. There's probably a good use case for me to build this left to right. There we go. Just one of the things done. Awesome. Left to right so that we could get better zipline access. I guess I didn't plan that part of the program. Yep. Oh, it's just too far. Okay. So it would be... Cut this. Yeah, I need another one to go down if we're going to treat this like a spoke. Like spokes of a wheel. It's cool. We got it built. Oh, it's all done now. Okay, we've got some lights which need planks, of course. Of course. Now, I don't think I want to duplicate this. Because if I do, this is going to be blocked for sure. Right? Let's do a quick test on that. Just keep going. You can't build out here anyway. Yeah. See how the wind bits block everything? Yeah, that's a problem. Well, it's not a problem. It's just... If I duplicate this the other way... Oh, it would actually work out pretty well. I just can't... Like, putting 2 more stations here wouldn't make any sense at all. But why don't we talk about duplicating? I don't know if I need all this storage, though. Probably? Probably. Do it? Do it. Okay, so... I would like... a gap of 2. No! No, I don't! Not even a little bit, my friend. Not even... Not even a little bit. I don't have the wood production to keep up with any of this. No. No, I 1,000,000,000% do not. But games like this aren't about need. They're about want. Right? I'm also playing on normal difficulty. I think I need to ramp it up a little bit. To make it, like, you know, at... Because I played a lot of these kinds of games before. But honestly, for right now, I'm just having a delightful time. Yep. Yep. No worries, no frets about it. Just having a delightful time. So we're gonna come over here. Umber. Plank. I don't know. What was the 4th one over here? Iron? I guess I want treated plank if that is what it is. I can't select the thing. Yeah, I'm never gonna see any of this once it's built. It is metal. So how are we doing this? Metal, treated, plank, and then lumber. That's fine by me. Okay, so we'll do it in reverse order so we have a good mix. So metal, treated, plank, Logs. Perfect. Okay. Right? Last one was metal. First one is metal. Hot jams. Okay, cool. So, yeah. No, this this got well above and beyond necessity a while ago. But I don't need that. I will need to connect this somehow. Oh, we have a lot of paper. Woof. Just pause that for now. Pull out of that for now. I think I have like 2 or 3 paper warehouses in here. I could not tell you anymore. Yes, we do. Okay. Cool, cool. How much paper do we have? 306? Awesome. Yeah. Need, no. Want, yes. What is this? Scrap metal? We're gonna have to redo a lot of this anyway, so you just get the materials back. Yeah, this is gonna be a big adjustment period for us to get all this moved about, scream and shout. Yeah. I could fill this area right here with batteries, actually. That would not be a bad use of the space. I could start terraforming this. Hoo-ha. Yeah. Yeah. Because I need hookups in a couple places anyway. 1, 2, 3... Dude, 4 batteries easy. Yeah. Yeah, need was hours ago. We are well into want territory. The thing about this game that kind of really rewards this kind of building style, ultimately, is nothing spoils. If it's in the ground, it spoils. That includes everything. If you leave trees, if you cut trees, or don't cut trees, like, stuff can either become dehydrated. If you break something down, yes, we will do that. Yep, that's exactly what we'll do. That's what I did over here as well. Hard to see, but there's like a big old gap right there. But yeah, that's exactly what we're gonna do. I don't need a lot of storage of power. This is just aesthetics, straight up. Oh yeah. This was levels of excess years ago. Entire cycles ago. Megacycles ago. But yeah, this is just going to be this. I'm going to stretch and stuff and just let that all build out. But that is what I call an industrial plaza. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So the game really rewards the idea of being a pack rat or a hoarder or whatever you really want to call it. It's the same kind of vibe. Is you're rewarded very much for having a massive supply on hand at all times with no negatives. The only real negatives in terms of anything is you're paying a cost for warehousing, but it's a one-time cost. In real life, you've got to pay for storage fees, and if you're going to build a warehouse to store stuff, you got to pay for the land that's on it. You got to pay taxes on that land. You got to make sure that it's locked and lit and temperature controlled and blah, blah, blah. But this game very much rewards you for having, you know, fun with it. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to have fun with it. Holy cow, an Interproductions raid. Awesome. Thank you very much. How you doing? How's it going? I'm going to say you were up to some create action this morning. Interproductions. If you don't know, if folks here don't know about Interproductions, let me talk about them for just a minute here. Very cool Create Minecraft builder. Now, if you're not familiar with Create, very, I guess, steampunky is, I guess, what I would call it. Not mod pack, but a mod. And very impressive builds. I've been watching Interproductions when I'm not streaming. I like to check it out because Create is one of those mods that I look at and I'm like, oh, this is too big brain for me. I can't. No, I can't. I don't know why I can't figure it out. I just super duper can't. But it's a lot of fun to see someone who knows how to play it and plays it well. So do yourself a favor. Check out Interproductions. The next time they're on, they usually stream a bit earlier than what I do. You could easily check them out. Absolutely. Would recommend. Yeah. But how was your build today? How did it go? If you've got any pictures to share, let me, feel free to share them in chat. I'd love to see any of your current builds. Share it with some of the folks. Let's hype it up. Hype. Odaba, welcome to the stream. Beardless Dane, welcome to the stream. And of course, Inner Productions, welcome to the stream. Wonderful, fine folks, for sure. Absolutely. Welcome. I am playing Timberborn. Oh, Green Danger Noodle, welcome. Absolutely. Yes, hello Raiders. I'm JohnMegacycle. I'm playing Timberborn. I'm what they are calling a variety streamer. I started playing this game last week, really enjoying it. Wanted to get my toes into it before the big 1.x release, which is going to happen in about a month. I'm currently playing on the 1.x experimental version, so in which case I should save real quick. Cool. And yeah, I've been playing on normal mode, just trying to get a bit of an idea on how things operate and get really accustomed to it. I'm going to be playing some hard mode either tomorrow or, I don't know, the next day whenever we finish up this map. And then I'd like to start dipping my toes into more creative and painful maps, really. But I've been having a lot of fun. And yeah, I'd like to keep everything PG. I do drop the occasional F-bomb, but I do like to keep things a little more above the belt. My level of cursing is more, I've been trying to get into, more foods of, baked potato banana ram or something. It's like, what is a baked potato banana ram? Doesn't matter. That's just how we do. So, as you can see here, I'm working on some more compact builds. This is an industrial complex I'm working on. This has, and it's going to be really hard to see, but this has the deep storage as the first floor, playing as the folktales, warehousing on the second floor, industry and transportation and power on the final floor. I was really happy with that. I'm going to build a similar one right here for the paper and all this other hoo-ha. That needs to remain because that's linking everything up. Also, last session, built something like this with the new screw staircases. What are they called? Spiral. Yeah, they're effectively corkscrew staircases. But yeah, I was really happy with this. Finally got some residential stuff cleared out. This has everything as a one-stop shop. There's food on the first floor with water on the other side. The camera's a little wild, so bear with me. But water here, and then more storage and everything. I want to incorporate everything into one building, so that way when folks go home, they eat and they drink, boom, boom, all in one spot, right? Dead Soul, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it. What I was finding with my larger setups is folks were like, okay, it's quitting time. Then they were spending 3 hours using the zip lines going all the way to Narnia to get a snack, and then coming all the way to a different side of the base to get water, and then home and only sleeping for 8 minutes before their next shift. So trying to build real functional setups like this with food and stuff incorporated is what I've been trying to do. But yeah, thank you very much for the follow and the raid. I don't know what else to say about myself. Yeah. Oh, feel free to ask any questions. I'm a real chatty kind of guy, so if you have questions about Timberborn, there's a good chance I won't have the answer, but I do like to chat. I do play a lot of video games, that's for sure. In addition to Twitch, I also have a YouTube channel. I've been on YouTube for about 13 years now, and that has all my archival stuff. And yeah, everything we record ends up there eventually. And I did that because, well, I primarily like to do recording where it's just I want to play a game my way and do a long play recording of it and chuck it on YouTube as I can. But yeah, with doing more Twitch stuff lately, more live stuff, that's kind of how it works, because Twitch only keeps your stuff for 14 days or 7 days or whatever anyway, so it works. So if we ever want more long-form discussion about a thing, that's probably the place to have it. Otherwise, I'm more than happy to chit-chat about anything. Again, here with this community, PG-esque is where we like to keep it. And then, of course, if anyone has said hello, you've already seen the rules. Yeah, keep it civil, really. Keep it civil is kind of the vibe. I don't mind long-winded or discussions and stuff, but if it gets hey, you're dumb, all right, keep it easy there. No need for that. What are we waiting on? I don't know what we're waiting on, per se. We should find some more metal, though. Oh, Green Danger Noodle. Did I say hello? Crud, sorry. I got into my own tangent again. Green Danger Noodle, another wonderful streamer. Good day. Hope you're doing well. Mmm. That smells like metal. Gonna get it. Gonna get it. Red Jack. Hey, I'm Dumb. Hi, Dumb. I'm John. Or, hi, Dumb. I'm Dad. Is that... Yeah, hi, Dumb. I'm Dad. This isn't gonna work the way I want this to, but that's okay. Doing good. Overslept, so I guess... Yes, I'm glad you overslept. Yeah. Oversleeping is... Oh, that's a lot higher than I thought that was gonna be. Never mind. If you hear my cat meowing in the background, I do apologize. We changed some meds kind of recently, and he's still a little adapting. So I might just physically get out of my chair once in a while and be like, I'm gonna go take care of the whiny baby. Because I love my whiny baby. 3.5 hours. Gosh, is that enough? Wanna say hi? Come up, say hi to some peoples. Got some more peoples. Come here. If you're good, you can sit down for a second. We do a cam thing. A kitty, right? Come on up. You were always welcome to come here. I don't... Yes. Okay, good lad. Alright. It... Okay. Hi. Just so angry, just like, I can't believe you've done this to me. It's like, this is a 50-50 deal, my guy. You also came up onto my desk. This was not me tearing you away from something. It was you also. Alright. Well, now I got the whiny baby here. Hopefully he'll chillax for a moment. We'll just do something really annoying like this. But it gets us to the next tier. Burp. Okay. So we can use this to get to metal because it makes sense. Metal's going to get hauled here anyway. So how about that? Oh. Hi, your butt does not work on my keyboard. I don't have cat USB. You can't... It doesn't work that way. Your butt is incompatible with the keyboard, my guy. Bum. It's too high? It is too high. Oh yeah, I guess finish the introduction, John. Yeah, why not? I've got two cats, Nico and Zenli. Zenny is a lot more quiet, unless it's dinner time. And if I'm a moment late, nary a second late, I will have all kinds of heck to pay. But that's alright. I mean, if anyone's ever owned cats before, you know what I'm talking about. But I love my two kitty boys. My both black kitty boys. Need some cat firmware. Yeah. What do you think cat cable is for? Ethernet jokes. Ethernet jokes. Hi. Add connection. Cool. So the raw stuff, I don't think I have a storage for raw stuff, but that'll actually probably go here. So logs, planks. Was this other one treated? What do we need for the final deal? 2,000. Okay, so I do want treated planks. We have metal blocks. This might have to change because I do need metal, raw metal storage. I don't have a really clean way to handle that. Is fun fortunate. How do? I guess this can just be some weird outlier like this. I don't dislike that too much. Yeah, I don't... I guess I have feelings about it, but... Hi. We do a camera thing? Can you be chill so I can show people that you exist? No? Okay. All right. No, you can't eat my papers. All right. I would like way more builders. We have all the materials we need. Is there any other project I got? Oh yeah, right. Hey, low. Yeah. Okay, that worked. You gonna go play with Zenny? Alright, you two be nice. I will need more housing. So, we built the housing complex first so we could get a couple more peeps doing their thing. And then we worked on the industrial complex because waiting for the residential complex to get built was, oh my gosh, annoying. Hey. Can't have that, thank you. We are going to get another builders union, though. I get top priority on this, thank you. We're sitting on a bunch of materials, and now that I just said that out loud, I think we're going to work through all of our logs today. That's what this project was kind of for. I wanted to expand a bit more of our passive water. Oh, that's overflowing. That's good. And Nico left. Okay, good chat. I've got a wrist guard, and I've got, for my keyboard, a wrist guard for my mouse because wrist pain. And I gotta move all that stuff when Nico wants to pop on, because he's like, for food for me to have? No. Not in any stretch of the word. Speaking of which, they have to add an unlock all button. They don't have to. Obviously, it's not a demand, but it would be cool because this is a little dumb, and I want to make sure I get everything unlocked so I can kibosh my research. We've become erudite to the point of completion. Oh, did I get everything? Nope. I don't really need any of this stuff. All I would really like is... Hold on, there might be a key binding for it. Like, there is a... No. I'll find it. Skip delete confirmation. I need a skip approval confirmation. Not buildings, user interface. Guidelines, toggle interface visibility. Back with breakfast burritos. Oh my gosh, that sounds incredible. Next tool group. Uturunku, welcome. Delightful to have you with us once more. Yeah, this doesn't have what I want, which is fine. It's a very whiny baby request, but would be cool. Maybe once 1.0 comes out live, maybe I'll formally ask for it. So you know how you can do ignore confirmation when it comes to deleting things? Let's see here. Object control, skip deletion confirmation. So I have delete as Z. So I hold shift and hit Z and it insta deletes. I don't get that confirmation. So it saves me a lot of micro. But I would love a confirmation for research. So the problem is I have a billion research points. I want to just get this cleared off. This is 1 click, 2 click, 3 click, 4 click. And my idea was you could cut out a click if you hold shift for the skip confirmation on deletion. Then it would also skip confirmation for are you sure? So I would be fine with that if that would just save a click per item. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. Doesn't work that way, and that's fine. That or an unlock all button. You need 37,000 science points to do with it. Yes, all of it. Give unto me the research. And this isn't terrible. Like this is very much I'm hyper focused. I'm owning it. This is a me problem where it's like I'm not paying attention, and then I'm like, oh my god, I got 30,000 science points, or whatever. So that's all that's happening. And I'm just unlock. We've unlocked everything. Great. These are no longer necessary. I just freed up 8 workers, so we're done. I have the ultimate monument researched. Fountain of Joy. Not far enough like that. Oh, it's perfect, like right here. Too far from it. Oh, right. We got to go down a level to build it. Like right there is dope. 400. You're out of planks. Okay. John, stop building stuff. Got it. Yeah. Oh, right. I was working. That was the crux of this project. Was to see if we could get a little farther into some money territory. I would like way more demolish. Is it 3? What? Sounds like a 3 high to me. Zipline might be in the way there. I'll take a gander and just... That 1 high? Too high to me. Bum 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 ba-dum. I'm doing this in really awkward waves. I am aware. That. Like this. Get it done whenever. Okay. Your zipline might be in the way there. Which one? Sorry, I was zooming around a bunch. Oh, here, for the water thing. Might be. Might be? I think it'll be fine. I think I just have to get the beavers down a layer. So it would look like that to get it going. I think it's fine. But... Oh, it's 1 off again, though. Dang it, man. Dang sauce. Doesn't matter. It super doesn't matter how it's built. But that is a late game project for sure. Actually, just to benchmark it or earmark it. Oh. Well, yeah, don't touch it, please. That's going to be a long time coming. Alright. Lumber looks good. I could really go for those mangrove trees right now. We don't have an equivalent as the folktale, do we? I don't think we've got a partially submerged tree. No. Mamma mia, let me go. Stuff is just too idyllic right now. It feels like the whole system is on the verge of collapse, but it super duper isn't. Explosives? Elixir? Yeah, we're still working on all that stuff. I might want a second extract maker. But right now we've hit a real lazy part of what's going on here, and I'm for it. That is fine. How are we on paper? 376. We're good on that. Metal. Still waiting on getting metal. Yeah. Yeah, it's just gonna wait. Beaver is injured. Construction. Yeah, construction lacks materials. Just put the number to like 800, because that's what it's gonna be. Ooh. Okay, that's getting done. Nice. How many treated planks do we have? 176. That's not enough for me to start kiboshing some of the industry yet. Fine. That's fine. Yep. Okay. It's kind of just a bit of a waiting game right now. Metal blocks? Ah, if you could do that, that'd be great. And then what is here? Treated planks. Yep, you're done. We already have a treated plank storage, no problem. I'd like to get this housing and this removed so we can build up more stuff. This doesn't matter anymore. Thank you. This guy kind of doesn't matter. We've already got one by the housing, so everyone's going to get to it eventually when they get home. When we build another residential grid, we'll build this other one on the other side with a 3 space gap, so we have 100% coverage. Okay, there's more materials. There's more materials. Yeah. Let's see here. What other, like, complexes like this do I want to build? We have residential, we have industrial. We've already incorporated storage into the build. So we can just get rid of these. Because that has been built. Oh, food would be a cool one. Yeah, smart. Food would be... food production certainly would be a cool one. I've got food incorporated into the bottom here for storage, but food production wouldn't be a bad conversation to have. Yeah. Let's see here. Massive granary, food factory, and storage. Yeah, that would be dope. I really wish this game had a creative mode. There is a map maker mode, but that's not really the same. I'd really like just to spend a ton of time building stuff. The one thing I don't really know how to do yet is aquatic farmhouse. Employ specialized farmers to plant and harvest aquatic crops. Oh, there is a dev mode? Oh, that's cool. Alright. I haven't dibble-dabbled into the bakery yet. That is a lot of bread. Holy cow. And that is cattail? Oh, just wheat. Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see here. If we say 100, 10 by 10's 100. Every 10 days we get 3. I almost want to divide that out. Alt-Shift-Z is dev mode access. I'm going to create a new save and try that. Not that I'm worried I'm going to lose, like, oh, no achievements anymore. That's not really what I'm worried about. Anything just relatively flat. Perfect. Excellent. Oh my goodness gracious. I still can't wake up. Ugh. Dev mode. Mods mode. Oh. I haven't beaten this one, so it's neat we can do starting... Okay. Alt-Shift-Z. Ooh. Okay. Oh, are these the robots? They're the robots! Oh my gosh. Beep boop, brother. Beep. Oh, they look a lot more T-1000-y than I thought they were going to. They look a lot more seek and destroy and a lot less, I want to give you hugs. Okay. Cool, and there's just more beeves? Alright, awesome. Brush shape. Okay, cool. It's so wide it doesn't fit on the screen. Ruins. This is a dev mode tool. Oh, height. Is that what we're talking about? Yeah, okay. Cool. Objects. Demolisher, burst of science, burst of science, burst of science. Reserve tank. What is a reserve tank? Oh, okay. Reserve warehouse, reserve pile, unstable core. An old device will inevitably explode. Oh, for oh, I'm sure this is for map editing. Thorns, impenetrable obstacle also blocks irrigation and contamination. It's difficult to demolish and can injure those who attempt it. Okay. Geothermal field, yep. Natural overhang. Oh, cool. All right. Yeah, all right. Hey, get behind some of this. Natural dam, blockage. Don't know the difference between those two things. Bad tide drain, bad water seep. Uh-oh. Bad water source, ancient aquifer drill, aquifer, water seep, water source. Okay. Starting location, makes sense. So now that we're coming to this conversation, the only thing that's logically missing, in my opinion, is what we said before, blueprints. Power wheel. Power wheel. 10,000. Oh, creative energy. Got it. Okay. That's maybe what the red stuff is. Dev. This is gonna end terribly, I'm sure. He's just gonna kick water everywhere. It sure is. Wet floor, flood a building, achievement get. This is gonna... Gotta remove that, thanks. Yeah, they don't care for that. What else cool crap we got in here? Housing, districts. That. Yep, I did that. Okay, cool. I'm going to go back to main menu. We unload the save. Game. That one. Okay, I think I want to do some math, though. What I'd like to know is how big of a land do we have to make in order for a single food processor, or whatever it's called for the folktales, to run 100% of the time. That's the idea. So this can just run. Cool. So we had 100. And obviously nothing's going to get planted. And this takes how long? 10 days. So every day... 3? No, the other way around. Every day 30. Right? I planted 100. If every 10 days it's 3. So every day it's 30 wheat. Really bad mental math. So if in a 16-hour shift we can consume 32 with one of these. I'm not worried about layout and stuff yet. But that's 32. Oh, well, that'll be... Oh, I forgot about the bees! The bees! Yes. Agreed to you both. Thank you for that. I checked the wiki on how the bees operate. Oh, there we go. I checked the wiki on how the bees operate, and the way in which it was stated was like, they have a range, right? But they don't get the whole range. They get like 80% of what's in the... Not the bees! They get about 80% of what's in the range. So the thing is, you want some overlap. Something like this or something would be like, there. Something like this would be more than fine. And I'm sure it's going to overproduce, which is perfect. The wheats. Okay. So now the math is all screwed up because I don't know how much this helps. The wiki just says promotes hiccups. Excuse me. Promotes growth. That's all it says. It just promotes growth. So it doesn't really say like for every blah 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 you got a blah blah blah. So that's kind of what we got about that. Not a bad deal. I don't mind a little bit of abstraction. But I also really like the math. I really like to know exactly what's what. Anyway, this is going to produce 30 a day. This is going to run, let's just, without the boosting. Let me check my charts. Yeah, excellent. Let's see here. That's a grist mill. Every half, 16-hour shift. That's a full 32. So now I have 32 wheat. Oh my gosh. How much food is that a day? 32 times 5? Is that 100 and... No. Yeah, that's 100 and something. But I need at least 3 bakeries? Yeah. 32. Gonna place them. I'm not worried about layout. I just want to kind of get the rough math figured out. Yeah, I wish it would show the ratios here. I gotta keep going back to this. Okay, so yep, we did that. So 32 in a 16-hour shift. Yep, makes 32 of that. We have 32 bakery. I just need 2 bakeries. Perfect. Yeah, it's weird. Like, it's... I checked not only the wiki, but like 2 other sources, and it's like, confirmed, the bees help. And it's like, okay, how much? Yes. And it's like, okay, not... Whatever. Thanks for nothing, dog. Okay, so how this works. We can't put supports on top of crops. So crops have to be the tippity top. Yeah, top, yeah, okay. I want to make sure there wasn't some game logic that's like, oh no, crops don't have to be on top. Yes, demolish. No, not the bee. Okay, we already made that joke, right? The bees. The bees. Alright, there's that. Bubba dub. Yep. This and this. So actually, I'm gonna do this a little bit differently. This all this goes away. All this goes away. Thanks. So what we'll do is, what kind of storage are we talking about for this? It is bread and wheat. The flour isn't super necessary. I guess I wouldn't mind it as buffer storage. What does this icon look like? Bread. Wheat flour. Okay. Ah, there it is. Okay, so it's all these warehouses, right? So what we'll do is we'll build the first floor of storage. I don't think I need massive storage for this. But I'm thinking something like this. Again, this doesn't have to be fancy. So 3... Oh, 2, 5. Holy crap. I don't need a lot of storage. Pastes 9 more storage. Okay, so the ultimate idea behind this is... This looks like this. Looks like this. Yep, get rid of that. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Now, how tall are these guys? Oh, they're really tall. That's annoying. The idea I had was going to be this, and then dirt. There you go. There's your farm, right? Kind of a thing. Something like that. But I want to raise it more so I can put the factory underneath it. Or is that too tall and too expensive? That's the other question I'm not sure of right now. Can I get daytime again? Daytime. Oh gosh, a game so chill. Oh, I'm low-key falling asleep a little bit. That's the side of a good game, right? Like when you're... Every game doesn't have to be first-person shooter crazy screaming, but... You having a good time? Feel a little nappy? Maybe take a nap? Yeah, feels good. Feels good. Alright. So, I will want to try both kinds of layouts. So how big is this? 3? Oh, it is much taller than that. Kind of thinking I'll have the factory on the side, then. Because how expensive would this be? 10 per... Forget that noise. That's insane. I checked my numbers. Nah. A 77-day drought. That's insane. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. Good luck to you, man. Hat That Sad is also playing Timberborn, so also be sure to check them out. I've talked about Hat quite a bit. All right. Just take this to the next logical conclusion. That I would also like this to be with water. I don't want to have to fart around with water. Let's see here. Water. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remove this. Yep. Next droughts are between 100 and 300. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, absolutely. Mad respect. No thanks for me to try, but that's mad respect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blank. 3, 4. Okay. Something... Probably also really expensive, but... You don't need a lot, right? 2, 4, 6, 7? I don't really know how I want to design this. All I know is I'm going to need a lot more room. Is there a bigger chunk I can work with? That doesn't look that much better, and I'd have to clear the forest anyway. Oh. Nope, forest anyway. No. Okay, well, blarg. We'll build it the other way. You know what'd be really cool? Is if we could incorporate aquatic as well in here. I don't want to mess with water too much. Water is very situational. Power a lot less. I could chuck that industrial grid anywhere I wanted. This other stuff is a lot more situational in terms of water. But yeah, I don't mind having the conversation about it. So, dirt, dirty, dirt, dirt. Where the dirty dirt, dirt? There the dirty dirt, 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 dirty dirt. You know it's good dirt when it's dirty dirt. I think 2. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to paste this, but I kind of like this conversation. There's a lot of storage down here. That saves a lot of space. You know what? I just had a dumber idea. What if we put the farms on top of the housing? Beavers don't care about quality of living, right? Beavers don't, like, they're not like, man, I really would like a fancy house. I'd love a fancy house. No one really super cares about that. So if we're going for early game tech, we also make a leisure palace, pools in the basement, multiple floors. Oh yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea either. Yeah, okay. We got some cool stuff we can experiment with. I'll find the button eventually. Too tall. Too short? Yeah. So what if... 3, 4, 5, 6, that's 15? No, 6 is 18. Yeah, this is a bit expensive. Oh, this actually doesn't make it an early game thing anyway, because we need dirt, and dirt is what I would consider a mid to late game research. Yeah. Cool concept. Cool concept, but the thing is the tech isn't there early enough. It makes it kind of strange. Oh, ad break kicked off. Whoops, wasn't paying attention. My sad, my bad. Yeah, so I was wondering... Oh, blueberries might be really cute. Oh, it has to be... Okay, you can't theoretically place stuff. Okay. Something like that would be kind of cute. I think we still suffer the exact same problem, though. If I'm going to build it like this, right? If I'm going to build it like this, it only makes more sense that I use the better houses and rise it up higher. It doesn't make any sense any other way. Drills and dirt are fine to assume, but yeah, using these smaller houses doesn't really make a lot of sense. I don't think. Yeah, okay. I like the idea, then I don't like it. Okay. Go back to this. We built this out kind of wide. Yeah, I don't like that I've got to go up a floor. Not the end of the world, but a little annoying for sure. Yeah, it's not gonna work. And this won't work either. Well, it'll kind of work that way. Yeah, but then it blocks. Yeah. And this is what I don't want. I think this is a lot of wasted resources. But. Just to finish the conversation, right? Yeah, then again, the problem is how in the world do you even get water up here? It's a cute idea. It's a cute idea. It's just water is its own kind of, not random variable, but it is a bit of a pain to work with. Let me simmer on all that think about it. But that's still fun to think about. How are we doing on building stuff? It looks like we have a bunch of planks and gears and logs. Oh, this all finished out. Hey, hot jams. All right. And this all finished out? Okay. All right, batteries now hold 10,000 beaver power apiece. Awesome. We can do more demolitions later for more power. But for right now, I'd like to concentrate on the next step of this. So we have medium store, or the big storages. We then do medium warehouses. Will I even use them? Probably not, but I don't want to get to a point of the conversation where it's like, oh man, I wish I added more storage. I wish I added more storage. I don't want to have that conversation. Not at all. Like this is going to look very similar. Oh, I see. There. That looks a little bit better. Okay, that floor gets built out. Did I cram beds back there? God, I cannot tell. I still cannot tell. I did. Okay, cool. Wow, this, that scurried in a hurry. I would like... I don't really need more medical beds, but I'd rather overbuild and then rather than not have it, right? Cool. Okay, yep, don't know what you're gonna be when you grow up. Don't worry about it. We already got all that. Is there anything this actually needs to be? We could put dynamite and paper and a bunch of other stuff. Oh, paper. Yeah, we have paper storage on the other side. We could do books and punch cards and some stuff. It's a boost. I'm assuming the boosts are for the robots. The reboots. Symbols autonomous bots perform everyday tasks. High sense of free. Various fuel for bots. I'm gonna assume the punch card is a boost for, yeah, the robots. Yeah. Get this built out. Like that. I don't want to keep pausing. Like, we're pretty much immune to any real damage that could really happen. We're in the middle of a drought? Okay. Well, I can handle a 6-day drought, sure. And we're doing like that because I'm probably going to want another banner here. Okay, what do we want for industry up here? I guess the smelter is too long. Oh, some of this stuff is just going to be too long. Oh, no, I didn't consider that. That changes everything. Oh, bots deluxe. Yeah, that ain't no good. All right. That can get removed. I still want paper make. We can get some paper make up here. Yeah. Paper. Cool. Okay, we'll still get some stuff moved. That's fine. A little annoying, but that's okay. I did none of the basic math. I did 0 math. Yep. Like, yeah, then we'll move the metal, then we'll move the science. Oh, wait, we're done with science. Oh, wait, the metal won't even fit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's fine. There's that. What else? What other industry things can fit? Tappers don't make any sense. Printing press? Yikes, that's long. This is too long. Yeah, all this stuff is too long. Ooh. Haulers? We can put haulers. A haulers union up here? Maybe 2? I mean, fine place as any to centralize some stuff, I guess. It's okay. A little bit of a swing and a miss. What am I looking for? Guy. Actually, don't build that first. Build this first. Save me from building a ladder later. A later ladder? A ladder later. A little later ladder? A ladder later. Do this. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty okay with that. I want 2 metal makers. I want 2 of these guys, and then I think we'll be looking pretty fine. Pretty fine. Yeah, I'm fine with a bit of overhang. Yeah, can I get some... do some monuments and stuff? There's a place I can easily stick this jolly fella. I mean, yeah. That's fine. Okay. Nuked. I got spots for 1, 2... Oh, I guess this makes this uneven as well. Oh, no. That's fine. If we were working out like a blueprint book, I'd probably care a lot more, but I don't. It's fine. How many builder? Oh, we're just out of planks and crap. Okay. Yeah, until we beef up the log production. This is gonna be an issue. Nice. Nice. Watered and healthy. That's great. Is it within cut range? It is. Okay. Our current forestry efforts look like we're at a good pace. I don't think I need to ramp up any more cutting or anything. But if that could go down, that's 1. If this could go down by 3, that'd be great. Let's just demolish that. Demolished for a burst of science. Fantastic. That's what I like to hear. Destroy it. For science. Literally. We're literally going to punch it until it can't be punched anymore for science. And I'm not even generating more science anyway. Does this guy look like he knows what he's doing? Does this guy look like he knows what he's doing? Oh, science. Pine is good for short-term immediate log uses, but oak trees are the best. Agreed. Yep. Absolutely agreed on that, yeah. What is it? 4 days less for the same amount of wood or whatever? Yeah. So pine is 12 for 2. Oh, it's way better than that. It's way, way better than that. I knew it was better. I just didn't know way, way better. And now that we actually have most of our side projects done, guess I just shut off. I don't want to cut these trees down now. They're already about halfway-ish, but I guess I'll just shut this off. and shut this off and just let it all get chippity chopped. Is a way to say don't plant stuff again, and that'll get some of the stuff under. Yeah, no more planting. Birch is good if you're just constantly. Yeah, we've gotten everything nicely trimmed out. I don't think I have any fears of any real sense of the word. Oh, hold on. Some of this. I need some of this for pine tar. Say about that. Then this looks like this. That's enough for some. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that for... You know what? I lied. Now I'm happy with that. Not in hard mode at all. Yep. That's why I've been really just enjoying this kind of like free-floating kind of a style. But yeah, what's ultimately going to happen is I'm going to get to hard mode. I'm going to lose immediately. For sure. 100% for sure. It's just, ah, man. I was drinking the root beer a little too long. Just got giggled real bad. A drought for 2.6 days. We have more than enough food. Think of it as like a refresh. That'll be fine. Yep, that's pause. Do not touch that, please. Okay, thanks. How's this coming along? Too far from a district cannot be reached. Really? Really? I've seen you dudes partying on the roof. Too far from a district and cannot be reached. Oh, yeah, alright. Yeah, I get what's up. I'm cool. I'm hip with it. I see what's what. Yeah, there's no real way to get there. Sounds like a real philosophical conversation, doesn't it? I've seen you guys get up there before. Nah, man, we're not over there, man. We're here. And it's like, no, I need you to be there. But that's not here, man. That's over there. Alright. I'm confiscating everyone's drugs. I don't know what's going on with this conversation. Real Cheech and Chong kind of a... Yeah, it's not over there, man. How am I supposed to be there if I'm here? That's exactly correct. Beavers lounging around, chewing on weeds. What would most likely happen is they would most likely chew on chamomile aside from, like, instead of peyote. So if anything, they're going to enjoy a wonderful nap and not a spiritual journey. I think maybe the order of operations is a little messed up. Do we not have 1 log and 4 planks for this guy? I guess because we have logs available, other projects are getting done first. I do have this set to the highest of high. Show high. Oh, because this... Dang it. John, turn around. No, that's where the boogeyman hangs out. I don't want to turn around. Beaver's on speed, going berserk. Well, if there was Poppy, maybe. Isn't that how Alexander got his armies through Asia? Just a ton of Poppy? My ancient history knowledge is a little scoofed. I ran out of coffee clearly 2 hours ago, and ingesting the coffee didn't seem to help much either. There we go. Okay, now that starts to get some stuff done. Alright, now if you could pretty please build this out. Which, let's make sure this is all set to priority. Finally, trivia, do you know where coffee comes from originally? I suppose I don't. I would assume based on where it's grown, somewhere around them there parts, but that could be absolutely incorrect. But no, I don't actually have good, clean, pure, running, working knowledge on that. Ethiopia? Okay. I could believe that. I don't have clean, pure running knowledge on that. But even. Is this one high or it's too high? It's one high. Yes. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I like that. I like that as an idea. Oh, the drought ended. Look at that. Did we even lose any crops? We did. Yeah, that's fine. We have a lot of farms. We took a noticeable 300 carrot hit. But this also didn't dry out. So we took a very unnoticeable... We have a ton of potatoes hit. Oh, the potatoes. Yeah, more of this. Cool. Has that metal stuff been built? No. Too many priority things on the docket means we're not going to get anything done. Okay, the power's built. That goes away. Because this is going to link all the power because of this gap. That, awesome. And I think 2 making paper is fine. Paper's pretty quick to make, and we make 2 per operation. Pretty fine with that. How's our power grid? I wish it would also show the connected battery buffer. But that's fine that it doesn't. All this gets removed soon. How much paper we got? Yeah. Enough. That could go away. Yep. This is going to look real nice when it's done. For sure. Okay, the next is... I want 3 of the wood... These guys. This takes 3 hours. This takes 2 hours. Yep. And I think... Yeah, we need more of the treated planks than we do the metal. So that's an easy work. That's easy work. Yep. Cool. How much treated do we have right now? 176? Cool. Don't need any of that. If I could get a power thing right there. High priority if you could, so I can nuke that. Okay, paper's up and running. Awesome. Awesome to the max. All that. That got built. Okay, things are coming up. Saramara. Just a little bit of Saramara. Not too much Saramara. It'll take over the entire dish. You just want a little bit of flavor to that. Sprinkle, sprinkle, a little bit of Saramara. And for those just joining and don't know what the crap I'm talking about, we had a beaver, I don't know, two maps ago or whatever. I was clicking on it, I'm like, I love the beaver names. Jim Jammer, Zakazuzu, whatever. We got all these cool names. And we came across Saramara, and I'm like, you know what? That's going to be our new phrase on how we say something positive. That's a new positive affirmation statement. How's it going, man? How you doing? Oh, I think I slept well. Had a good breakfast. Yeah, I'm feeling all right. You know, it's all coming up Saramara. And I was kind of pushing that against, like, it's all coming up Millhouse. That kind of the same vibe. Nah. It's all Saramara. The whole vibe. Whole stuff. Do more rearranging later. Right now, it's just get it built, even replace. Cool. And then I'm going to need 1, 2, 3 more. For 3 more tap-tappas. These guys. That's it. That's the whole industrial grid. Oh, man. I still like the look of it. And I think that beaver secretly Saruman. Oh, gosh. Well, they were several maps ago before the whole thing turned to the dark side. So no worries about that. Yep, you don't... What's your problem? It needs power to operate. Is none of this connected? No. Wait. Oh, it's because the buildings aren't built. Duh. Okay, yep. Yep, got it. It's because the buildings aren't built. I was freaking out for a second there. I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah, ghosts can't transfer electricity. Who would have thought? Clearly not me. I wasn't paid to think. I was paid to do the thing. Yeah, clearly. Not me, that's for sure. Oh, okay. I think what I'll want to do is I'll want to put... If we can get one of these guys up here, then we can properly daisy chain to the other side of the base. Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I said dark side. Ugh, Saruman's from Lord of the Rings. What am I thinking of? Not Palpatine. Who's that other ding-dong? Wooden orthotics. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, maybe thinking of Sauron. Oh, for gosh sake. This is why coffee should be just mandated. I'll get there. I'll stumble through several more fandoms. I'll get there. And then I won't. We have a lot of gears. I don't need any gears right now. We're sitting on almost 500 gears. I need wood and I need planks. And then whenever we get here... This is when this happens. Nope. Ooh. Okay. Yep, scavenger flags, awesome, high priority, thank you. When we get to here, this is going to be very negligible cost. But we have to get there, that's the problem. Alright, big stretch time, that's what time it is. Maybe? I have no idea. I enjoyed the Lord of the Rings. What did I see? I saw the original animated one in the 70s, which was, I think, just called The Hobbit. I saw the sequel, which I can't remember what the heck that was called. Because I have the words to If There's a Whip, There's a Way, which was driving the orcs to battle. It was the orcs? I don't remember. What else? I've seen the first 3. I don't know how many Lord of the Rings movies there have been, but I've seen all 3. The newer Hobbit one was very meh. So it's a genre and it's a thing I like, and I totally respect it. It's just like not when it's not my biggest fandom, I guess. That's the one. We don't wanna go to war today, but the Lord of the Lash says nay, nay, nay. We're gonna march all day, all day, all day. That one. Yeah. I've seen that stuff, but just... Yeah, I'm not gonna remember all the key characters and stuff for sure. Also, thank you for the hydrate and stretch. I'm gonna do both right now. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, I saw the new one called The Hobbit or whatever. And it was, like, fine, but it was just, like, it was so formulaic. Get the team together. Get chased. Run. Bunker up. Someone confesses some sort of a deep past or whatever. Okay, bunker up. Run, run, run. Solve the game. And I'm like, man, this just feels like every movie I've seen in the last 10 years. Okay, we want the Mighty Oak. Do this in waves, because you can't place over something that's already being placed. So, all the trees will get cut, so it'll preserve all that work. Should have done this earlier, but hey, guess what? Brand new thing. I wasn't paying attention. brand new thing, wasn't paying attention. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Yeah. Take the Eagles. What are we doing? It's not my opinion about it. I don't care, but yeah. It was true to the book mostly. Alright, that's fair. And again, my stance isn't This is bad and you're bad for liking it. Everyone's got their own likes. Everyone's got their own vibe. Totally cool with it. It's just not, it's not my primary focus, that's all. That is another take on it, yeah. Like, also, just to be clear, I'm very happy that it's a part of... nerddom isn't really the word I want to use, but I'm really glad, like, it exists. Like, I'm definitely not anti it existing. It's just like, yeah, it's not my primary... Who's a whatsery? Okay, y'all can work on the rest of that. Looks like we got more trees to plant. That was fast. So how are we doing? How's this coming along? What do we think about this? And then 2? No, 3 more. I want to knock this all the way down. I want this to be more water. Speaking of which... Yep, that's all set to cut. You could snack on those 2, that'd be great. Thanks. And Dan, and Dan, and Dan. That. Okay, that'll keep you all busy for a hot minute. Oak. Oop. Okay, that'll give us a really nice boost as we get there. Oh, I see. I can select it because they've already planted the oak there. Got it. Or it's empty. So our forestry guild is going to be real busy for about the next 8 minutes and then never again. Hey, we got some materials now. Hot jams. Hey, this is getting built. This is still lacking stuff. Too far from a... Oh. Ha 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 ha. But yeah. Nope, that's on me. God, you can't prioritize the entire production chain if you don't have the raw materials to do a thing with it, right? Yuppers, you got me. Ah, dang it, you got me for reals. Alright, I would love to see if we could sneak in a haulers union somewhere in here. I think I might plop one right at the end here, or on the other side. But I would like to get some more metal in and have this get done first. Oh, did we... Yes! Okay, we have a little work to do. Ding. See here. Stop that. Stop that. Okay, that looks better. Perfect. This didn't change at all, but now we can get all the way to the industrial zone from the house. These problems are with the stairs and not with stuff that goes boom, for sure. Time for food face. Excellent. Nedvid, snack up. Absolutely. Get your energy up. Absolutely. Absolutely. As your daily commute was on a zip line, well, it's not even on a zip line. Imagine if your way to the job was a zip line and you were the demolitions expert. Yeah, this is going to be a real dang mess. That's what it's going to be. I'm going to actually just get out of my chair and stretch for just a second. I'm going to leave this with you. I'm going to leave this with you. And yeah, going to disappear. Need to get it moved around. I'll be back in just a minute. All right. Oof. Sometimes I just really got to get out of my chair and move around. You just got to, right? Having a really rough back kinda just like tells me when it's like, hey man, you should probably get up and move around. I'm like, why? And it's like, oh, my back. Right. So, gotta do it. Anyway, good stuff. Stream still looks good. No package dropped. Really happy about that. Bad Todd. Oh, now. How's this coming along now that you guys can actually build all the way out? Hey, you're almost done. Fantastic. Back pain comes slightly too late. Yep, I've had days like that. I think I've gotten enough of my core exercises done that I get like a tickle's not the right word, but it's probably the best way I could describe it. Like a little tickle. And then, like, in the olden days, I could, like, just brush it up and be like, oh, it's a mild inconvenience. Just shift in the chair a little bit. Just move a little bit in the chair. No problem. Cannot do that. That is not how this works. Yeah, tingle. Yeah, a little inkling of, like, hey, move. Like, who are you, my boss? And it's like, I'm about to be. I'm about to be CEO and proprietor of your sensory. You might want to scoot. Kind of a thing. So you say, yeah. Will do. Okay, so now we build up a ladder by one. Stair by one. And we knock this down by two, and that kinda does what I wanted to accomplish. Gives us a lot more water storage. It looks uneven, unfortunately. We do this. That. Cool, and then, like, we've got some really nice looking stuff, I think. More water storage, which is what I wanted. Oh yeah, I do want to try water crops. And we do have easy access back home, and this zipline only goes one way. We could chuck another zipline thing over here and double dabble with that, yeah. Hundo %. Good think. I like that. Solid think. Down by 3, down by 2, down by 3. 2. Bonzer. Y'all can figure this out on your own. Have a birthday. How about this? Skedaddle. More oak. Awesome. Might want to path through the middle of the water area. Oh, like here? Could be a bad plan. There's no real danger. We have more fresh water. Yeah. So I think we've blocked that off pretty successfully. Yeah. Below so the beavers can reach better. Well, I do... Oh. I think I see what you mean. Yeah, stairs in the water. Yep. Good call. Yeah, that's easy work. There you go. Done. Easy. Yeah, once that all gets boofed, we'll continue the path. This will just be water storage, and then we can talk about aquatic plants and stuff. Yeah! That's gonna cook on that for a while. This coming along. Hey! Just about. Top priority, we need more logs. Go freaking figure. So we're gonna have a bit of a economic or industrial drought for a while until some of this oak starts popping off. So it gonna take a while. I might just say cut down these pines one more time. Just to get us back in the game, but I don't mind waiting. Gosh, that water looks so good, doesn't it? I know this isn't the crux of the game. I understand that this isn't this is not the crux of the game, but I would honestly love to see some trading concepts. I'm gonna pause these because we're just out of logs entirely. We're gonna pause that because that's logs to paper. Oh, we got our first metal mine. Metal smelt. Awesome. There was a mod for multiplayer. I don't remember what version it was, but I would love to play multiplayer with someone And a player. It had both versions. It had the 2 players, 1 base. And it had the 2 players, 2 bases. Beaver Buddies. Beaver Buddies is a Timberborn mod that adds multiplayer co-op. It's a beta release for the 1.0 patch. It may be unstable. 2 beavers, 1 dam. Yep. Without digging into what that means. Yep. So this would be a lot of fun. I don't know how trade would be facilitated, per se. But I guess what you could do is set up separate districts, because that's how they would be managed, right? We'll go back, Nedved. But I would love to try that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yep, I need y'all to go absolute crazy on this. Hey, thanks for the hydrate and stretch. I am going to hydrate and stretch again. Gosh darn it, I think I will. I will. I just want to see if there's anything else I need to concern myself with. This is all ready. Yeah, I think I'm going to do exactly what I said I was going to do. Chippity chop. Oak. Go. That one holdout pine tree. That one pine tree. Eh, you can't have my pension. Alright. That gets boofed. And this gets boofed. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba. Was that Wisdom Dog? Probably. Alright, more stretches. Yes. Oh. Such a bright day outside, too. I can still see ice on tree. Oh, I don't want to go outside. I like winter because, like, I have all the perfect introvert excuses or whatever. Hey, man, you want to hang out for some drinks? Nah, I'm fine. Why not? You don't like us? Oh, I like you plenty fine. What I don't like is freezing my tail feathers. So, yeah. Yeah. Not going anywhere. Yeah. You're defined as scrap metal. Yep. So, here's the idea, right? Work a shift. Grab the scrap. Zip, zam, zoom to there. Drop off. And zip, zam, zoom home. Like, I'm trying to limit how much foot traffic is going on. Kind of the vibe. Cheers, Nedved. Ah, that's good scrumpy. It's been 5 minutes. It might be time to annoy Hat again. There we go. Boop. And by annoy, of course, I'm just throwing him a hydrate. Throwing unto them a hydrate. Ooh, 123 scrap already. That was fast. Yeah, these things can run pretty much full bore the whole way. Hype! I can't return the hydrate. Oh, it's fine. Not a problem. Okay, so let's get out of that menu. Of course, I'll load rate, no problem. Oh. Are we? Oh, why are these paused? Ah! Oh, scribble, scramble, bramble. Why is any of this paused? Dang it. I'm a victim of my own design all the time. Hey, John, you want a challenge? No. I don't. I'm enough. I don't need more. Thank you. Oh, that's how this is getting planted. There's one right there doing it. But once we plant these oaks, I certainly am not going to need it. Grab the last few trees. And then we'll set it off to unmarked so we can start stocking up more of the tar. That's probably what I should do. I should set up some of those things to be marked for the tar. Or maybe whatever it's called. keep calling it pine tar. It's not really what it is. Alright, what are you doing? None? We already have a bunch of paper assigned, because we have 440. Oh, I guess I have paper assigned on the other side. Interesting. Which pine resin do you even need to do the thing? 1. Resin. And it's the... Oh, it's the other kind of storage, that's why. Okay. I'm fine with that. If you could just... Oh, you've already done. Awesome. Oh, I've got to set that stuff to priority. How you doing, friend? Obtain. Cool. So it'll primarily get stored here. Man, one fire event and all this just goes up. All that tinder and paper and everything ready to go? Gosh, no thanks. Okay, raw materials are stacking up. Awesome. Okay. I gotta keep remembering to get out of some of these menus because I don't. Nice. Then we could take this. Yep. And, this. Sorry, just knocking out a few messages there. Okay. Neat. Oh, that was really fast. I literally alt-tabbed to answer a message. That was real friggin' quick. Alright. That's cool. That's cool. That's how it enters the whole thing. Awesome. Can we maybe start working on this? 100 treated planks, 400 planks, 300 metal block. We've got some work to do. That's the answer to that. Yeah, next map we do is definitely going to be hard mode. Oh, this is just too chill. It's not a bad thing. I did want a normal match so we can get an idea of how some of these other things operate. Speaking of which, is there anything else on this map I should really be caring about? And we got all the bad water we cannot eat. There's metal, there's metal, there's metal. Metal. There's... Yes. That would have been really quaint. Have all the difficulties listed from softwoods to hardwoods. I don't know the hardness, but like, let's just make up some woods. Birch, ash, pine, fire. Fire is the hardest wood. Or iron, I guess, considering the iron teeth or whatever, but yeah. We are very full of food. Is this still berries? No, it is not. It could be carrots. And then that's so we got 2 carrots, 2 baked potatoes. When we build another thing, we'll do the same thing. Very hard to win that old ghost forest up in Washington State. There's probably also the Bigfoots. Isn't that where Pacific Northwest kind of a vibe? Man, we are gonna just annihilate that metal. I have no idea. I don't do the Bigfoot thing. I have no idea. Could be. You can tell me parts of like Wisconsin, Illinois, Iowa, Michigan. I'll be like, oh, probably sounds right. Okay. Any other gigantic piles? There's some metal there, metal here. I should probably be looking for one of the... Yep, there's a hole. Underground ruin is what it's called. Yeah, because this will not... Oh, here's another one. There's another ruin. Yeah, these will not last us forever, for sure. Not even a little bit. There's some lumber here as well we could snickety snack on. Why not? I could always use just more logs. How many workers we got? 29 just chilling? Sure. And 4 kits? That sounds about right. Button, of course. There we go. That's better. Yeah. We could just start moseying our way over here. Why not? Too tall? Too tall, yeah. Just in case water passes through here at all. I do not want that to back up onto something else. Let's see here. I guess we'll put another way station, like, here? I guess I built that so far out. That kind of stinks. It's called the Ghost Forest because it's full of dead trees which have been standing for thousands of years. I don't doubt that at all. Yeah, I don't doubt that one bit. That will not reach. Dang it to dang it. Alright. Well, that's fine. Alright, something like this. Yeah, I think that's fair. That certainly cuts the distance down by a significant margin. And then we can push this out farther to hit that guy. Oh, and there's even a neat little geothermal out there. Nice. Nice. We can't quite do that yet. Try that. I didn't even check how high this was. About that. Yep, actually right about that. Perfect. Okay, that secures us another source of metal. There it is, done. Now, connection, connection, add connection, add connection. Done. Neat. Okay, easy. Yeah. 301 raw, which means 150, right? It's a 2-to-1? It is a 2-to-1. Perfect. Okay. Building lacks goods. What are you missing? Logs. Oh, okay. Yeah, prioritized by haulers. Yeah, so Poyle, more to your point, do I even need all this? Gosh, no. I ain't got the timber reserves to back it up. Really real. Still fun, though. Okay, that's still getting planted. Yeah, once all the planting is set, there's going to be a gigantic delay in between when we're going to need them again and when we're going to need them again. Thank you. That doesn't work because, yeah, there's an overhang. Who would have thought? Actually, We can do this in layers. Hold on. Do trees and crops need direct sunlight? I don't think they do. Because why would a tree allowed to be placed that way? Well, I guess I'm calling direct sunlight by top down, right? Top down is more what I'm thinking when I say all that. So maybe we think up some more cool stuff, right? 1, 2. Let's do it this way again. I do like this layout. I do really like this. So something like that, right? And then this would be way too much. But I would like to talk this out as a proof of concept. Actually, nope, you move over. I'm using dirt because I think dirt is going to be a lot more cheap. Cheap isn't the right word. Much more inexpensive. 7. Oh, that'll work. Oh, jams. Oh, jams. Oh, man, this might be really cool looking. Not gonna build it probably, but this will be really cool looking. Okay, so let's move that. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, well, good to check. Good to check. So then this would be... guess what's the farthest overhang? Oh, we could do 6? Wow. In Cozy News, our new Blahaj yesterday, they're so cuddly. They're very cuddly. Good. Glad you're able to get a new one. Yeah, this is where this is going to be a little on the dumb sauce. Another overhang? That feels really dumb, though. Well, thank you. Yeah. Not sure what aesthetic I'm going for. But then, the freaking problem is, how do I get water up here? Yeah, wider and a pillar in the middle, that makes sense. This is still a lot of production. This is still a disgusting amount of product. Do I need this? No, I'm barely keeping 3 running 24/7. So what about... Can you space in the pillar for water? Maybe? Maybe. Yeah, I might have to. We do have to incorporate water into this somehow, which I haven't really determined how I want that to look yet. Yeah, an aqueduct or something might be cool. Okay. So I'm not worried about ladders or any of that. Ladders are not my concern. Oh. That's interesting. I did not think the game would allow me to do that. I'm not going to try to cheese some extra space. I'll build it, it's fine. Add in about 5 seconds, folks. Get up, move around, stretch, do yourself a favor, do me the favor. I don't have to keep reminding you. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Thank you for that. I am doing it. Doing it. I am doing it. Ah, oh, delicious. Love me some water. I was just in the kitchen, help my mom empty the dishwasher. Perfect. Excellent. Good to help. Always good to help. Okay, so let's try... this doesn't super matter. But then trees on top, right? That was kind of the idea. Again, this is super duper overbuilt. I need way more space. This doesn't really afford space. But the other idea I had was, based on my other observation, is I wonder if this is, like, legal. One, that's 2. I think I only need 2. So, I don't know how tall trees are. Are trees 3 tall? If they're 3 tall, bonds are done. And the reason why I came to that conclusion is because we got some trees here. You can see, if you look top down, you don't see them, right? There's 3 trees right here. Like that. That means trees are 2 squares high? This. No, that's 3. No? That looks like 2 squares high to me. But I can't place a tree there. Let's assume it's 3 high. If it is truly 3 high, that means that... Where did I lose my build? This would work. Right? So just keep doing the thing, I guess? Nope, one more. Thank you. Gabur? Built the wrong thing. Ah, okay. So I won't know without building it, but I think this would work. Trees, 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 whatever. Now, again, water is a problem, right? Water's our issue. Oh. Oh, hold on. Hold on. What if... I think I know how we could do this. Camera is so fidgety. Oh, that won't go away. Alright. What if we did this instead? Water can flow through these platforms. Oh, okay. It kind of cares, and at the same time, it kind of doesn't care. So water here will feed the trees. Yeah. Alright. Don't hate it. Right? The phrase I like to use, like, when you build a thing, you might not like it, but I'm not trying to aim for perfection. I'm trying to aim for, like, does this work? And if it does, my answer usually is, well, I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Yeah. So now how do we get water in there so it's not terrible, right? Gosh, we could easily stack these up, I think. Just like we did the other thing. It would be like this, right? And then like this. And then stairs. Just like we have the other one. But then we would mirror it and put gears on the other side or something. Oh, also, how do I get power into this? Rubbish. I didn't think about power. Yeah, because I blocked all this off. Okay. How do... Well, I know what I'm going to do for in a minute here is... How's this guy looking? 400 planks. I ain't got no planks. Yep, we're going to be Lumberstar for a while. Oh yeah, we're going to be Lumberstar for a while. None of that can get built. Yep, we just got to wait until this stuff comes to bear fruit. Once any of this kicks off, all this kicks off, we're going to have so much. I was hoping I could start building that fountain, but I straight up have no planks. Okay, let's talk about this some more. Okay. My only other question is... Oh, we have something for this, actually. Maybe. Metal platform 3x3. Oh, that doesn't do what I thought this was going to... The 5x5? Oh, okay. It doesn't really do what I'm thinking of, but if I do want to copy-paste this, and I kind of do... I wanted to see what that would look like as well. So this would be just way more crazy storage. It's probably getting to a point soon where we straight up have too much storage legitimately. It's just too much. Just too much. This has to be pulled back by one. It does not look symmetrical at all. Okay. Cool, cool. That. Okay, so layer, all the way up. Now, how do we get people up here and water through? That's the one thing I don't really know yet. Because I would like to double and triple this up and be like, yeah, man, zam, done, easy. 1, 2, 3. And then it was the platforms. This might hose up this whole idea to begin with, and that's perfectly fine. This was this, right? And then more dirt. Okay. Now, how do we get the water from... Yeah, you can kind of... It's a little awkward, right? Is there a way to lower or... I should save. Is there a way to lower or raise the camera? Bindings. WA... No, that's correct, but I need it to move higher or lower. So we have... What? I need pitch or I need yaw. I don't know what it is in airplane speak. Move camera right, left, camera... Oh, rotate camera right. Oh, no, it's rotating. Rotate camera up. Let's try E. F1? Okay. Shift F1? And then Shift F2? Maybe that's what I want. That is what I want. And then... I think that... I can't go any lower now. Alright. I guess that didn't do what I wanted that to do. But that's... Yeah, I'm kind of in the same position. Alright, never mind. I don't want to just platform my way up. I think that's kind of lame. That might be how that has to get done. Yeah, so there's the water. But it'll most likely seep through. Oh, that's another thing I didn't think about. Does it seep... Oh, I don't know. Does water seep through platforms? If it does, that kind of hoses this whole thing up pretty quick, doesn't it? To put the water through the middle? Oh, but it'd be perfect. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some testing. Test in production. Made a save. Wait. No, this guy. Thanks. Good chat. We get rid of that save. That one. Save. Yeah, thanks. Okay. So, Control, oh no, Alt Shift Z. There it is. Cool. All right. So what I want to do is I want to see if we can get water through this thing. See if it works. So is there any way to... Oh, lordy. Okay. Is there a quick build option? Kill 30% of characters. Kill all characters except selected. Kill... Oh my goodness. Snapshot. 3 ticks. Alright. What I was hoping to find is a quick builder. So this won't help either, unfortunately. I'd have to rebuild the whole thing all over again, which I guess I wouldn't mind. Oh, there is speed 99. Oh, wow. Okay, it's in the debug tool. Okay. Toggle models built. No, that's not it either. Alright. Oh, stuff doesn't get... Oh, finished now. Oh, okay. Is there a setting for that? Buildings paste. Unique building action. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Go ahead and hit them with the same. Hit them with the same. Hit them, hit them, hit the same. Hit them with the same. Hard dirt 8. You got a hard dirt 8. The hard dirt 8. Okay, select this district. Settlement panel. Map editor. This is not... Oh, dev. Here we go. Need scale. Instant unlock. Place finished. Plant spawn. Plant grown. Spawn many characters. Detonation delay. Oh gosh, you also have to define what the left mouse button is? That's actually pretty great. In case you've got like a special point device? That could be cool. Okay, so that doesn't help anything I want. I guess I've already saved. This isn't what I super care about though. Okay. Yeah, if we're gonna test this, I'd like to see if any of this works. My guess is that stuff is just gonna spill out, and that's gonna be the end of it. It's just gonna, okay, you know what? It doesn't work. There's just water everywhere now. This doesn't fly. And that'll be fine. Because then we'll know. But I don't think these platforms are watertight. That's why I was doing the thing with the dirt. Hoping that would keep all the water in. But we'll find out pretty quick, I think. I could really use a quick click. Either a dev wand or something that's just like, finish all the things. Or something, because golly. Hey, bruv. Wish it would finish the whole lot, like it's pointing in a direction, right? It'd be awesome if it just finished the whole line. Okay, if this isn't watertight, this kind of hoses up the whole plan. But I'm hoping these metal platforms are watertight. I don't have any evidence that they are. I also don't have any evidence that they're not. So, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out together. So, more. And then the ground isn't even watertight, but it is better than nothing. That's kind of the opinion I have. So, alright. Then we just finish the other side and just sprinkle some water in a thing, I guess. I guess. Nope. Hi. In about 15 minutes here, just a heads up. I'm going to be taking about a 10-minute break. Gives me time to... I'm just about out of water. Wash my face, freshen up a little bit, that kind of a thing. So, water. Oh, yep. That doesn't work. That does not work at all. Good to know. Oh, rubbish. That doesn't work. What's the alternative? I guess more dirt? Oh, this didn't get finished. Oh, whoops. The heck? That got finished. Why is this not getting finished? The heck? Alternative horror, yeah. This says construction site 100%. Construction is waiting for the thing behind it to be finished. You know, don't worry about that. Oh, okay, that's dumb. Okay, it's all boxed in. We can agree? All boxed in. Let's try this water thing again. Yep, that's not gonna work. Boo! I know, Nico. Boo! So the alternative is to raise it one more layer up so you can dirt the whole thing. Oh, hold on. My widow baby's being all... He doesn't want to say hi to some people. Meow indeed. Alright, so... I'm gonna reload the game. Oh. ESSE? That means... Oh, because I'm in editor mode. Maybe it's revealing more information. So my only real alternative is to raise it one more layer per layer. And put dirt down. Or levees or something. Right? That's the alternative. So these are not watertight at all. But I need the platform to be able to maximize the space. So we raise up the dirt by one more go and do the... Oh, cool. Come on over here. So fussy. I'll figure it out. But that seems like that's how that would work. I don't think I'm ultimately interested in this setup. The thing is, this does take care of a lot of our resource constraint. But, oh no, it would actually be worse because how do I get the water from one section to another section? Right? I need more platforms. And the platforms have to go in multiple directions. Oh, that bites. Yeah. What you'd have to do is you'd have to landfill the whole thing and then tunnel through the chunks. So that way the land wouldn't be moved and you end up with something like this. You know, this nice overhang. That's how that would work. So I think the idea still stands that three tiles is what you need for trees to grow. And this was a neat, novel idea. But like I said, a build only really works if a couple things make sense. Does it suit or fill a need? Yeah, this would take care of... this gives us quite a bit of area in terms of trees. Yeah. The problem with that then is like, how expensive is it? And it's like, this is expensive. This is a very expensive build. Not only for raw materials, but also moving resources up, like the water and such. That's not great. Need to get lunch and meds on board before work will lurk as I get ready. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you, Green Danger Noodle. Appreciate that. Just as a reminder to folks, Danger Noodle. Boom. Be sure to check out Green Danger Noodle. They are also a wonderful Timberborn player whenever they are live. Be sure to go give them a follow. Straight up. Straight up for really real. Yeah, I'm going to leave that be. I'm going to let the idea stew a little bit more. It's another I don't hate it, but I certainly don't like it kind of a thing. That stew for a bit. Alright, this all got nuked. Gonna nuke it again. Noodles. I don't remember the last time I've had just a big bowl of butter noodles. It doesn't have to be fancy. I don't need super secret sauces, or I don't need flavorings. Just like a little bit, of butter would be just amazing. Butter noodles would be great, but after I eat a big bowl of butter noodles, I'm just like, okay, goodbye everybody. I'm gonna nap forever, and then I nap forever. We got 1,000 metal. Still doing the metal thing here. Yeah, we're still just out of lumber. Grr. What are we at now? 64%? Oh, we spent a lot of time in dev mode or whatever. Yeah, whenever it's a drought. Okay, I want to think that through a little bit better. The only other option really is a very specific manicured destruction of land, but that also has the cost of you have to be able to be higher up in order to use it. I'm trying to think of anything else I want to do. Oh, Henry is live. I did mention I wanted to give them a shout as well. Henry UMC. For all your Minecraft needs. That's another fella to check out. For sure, for sure. Alright, sorry, I'm just getting endlessly distracted. If we don't go higher on anything and we cut the storage, that's not a bad choice. I can't really think of anything. Yeah, I don't want to mess with water. I wonder. This didn't work, right? When we tried this? It will not work that way. I cannot build stuff on top of stuff. But, does this work? No. Can't do that either. I would love to just dive into the code and see what takes precedence in terms of how that works. It's not going to happen, but still. Yeah, Minecraft. Didn't I say Minecraft? Well, there's some games, like, every game's got a little bit different, right? Some, like, do Minecraft plants grow in a certain light level or something? So you could technically grow plants by torchlight or something? I'm trying to think of other games that have it where it's like, it needs light. Light is rated in levels or something, and it doesn't necessarily denote whether or not this is sunlight or something else. In RimWorld, you could use sunlight, or for a price, you could use something called a sun lamp, which is a very bright lamp, and it is good enough for growing crops. The idea for that is use hydroponic basins, and you grow stuff underground. Well, not underground, but like in a mountain or where you don't have natural light. So that's another example where it's like you don't need the sun specifically. you can get around with a little bit of logic. So I was hoping sunlights are real, but probably be on beaver technology. I mean, we got zip lines, baby. That's some pretty sweet, can't be beat kind of action going on over there. But yes, I submit, you are correct. Would also concur, probably a little heavy on the industrial. How is our power? Can I start trimming some of this crap out? I mean, we don't have anything running. We don't have electricity per se. We have torque or tractive effort. Newton's worth of effort, maybe, if you'd prefer. Newtonium's worth of stuff going on. I don't know how you'd express it, but not electrical sake, but yeah. Since it's a game that could totally get away with the totally real ancient Egyptian mirrors to spread sunlight. That could be. Of course, you also might make, what is it, Archimedes' death ray? Whoever's death ray that was, yeah. Too many mirrors, bad news. Few mirrors? Alright. Too many mirrors? Not as great. I'd like that to happen. Gonna be a 3. Actually, if that could be... Yeah, if that could be a 3, knock it down to everyone else's level. Keep moving a little bit. The reason I'm pulling this further is I want to tippity-tap into this. I'd like this to flow into here. We'll add a sieve. And then just have multiple water sources. That would be excellent. Realistically, this looks like another pressure thing. That's probably about it. Gonna go. I must prepare. Have a good day. Have fun stream. Thank you. And when you are live, friend, I'll be more than happy to give you a shout-out. Just so folks can find your Terraria gameplay. Absolutely. Have a good one. For real, for real. Haves you a good one. Okay. Very soon, all the trees. And just to get started, because I have... Oh, actually, you know what? Never mind. I only have 300 sap. I want to get a little bit ahead so that we can build the final contraption fairly soon. Because it takes a while to build. Terraria! Don't apologize. That's awesome. This is actually also a point where I'm going to save the game. I'm going to take my 10-minute break. It gets me away from the computer. I get to stretch and do all that. Move around a little bit. We're not in any danger whatsoever. So I'm going to put this on normal speed. 2? Speed 2. That's what we'll call it. Speed 2. And I'm going to leave it like that. We're going to put our AFK on. So if you're joining us on YouTube, thank you very much. That wraps up this episode, and I hope to catch you all next time.